hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, 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 Twitch, and hi, YouTube, hello, 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 and a very, 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 very early, wee, 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 oh yeah, yeah, wee, 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 whoa, bye. Hi! Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hi raiders, hi raiders. Mother raid, mother raid. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. How was the rest of stream? I hope it was good. I hope your throat feels okay. But hello, hello everyone from Vi. We're just getting started. I haven't done my hellos. But hi everyone. To anyone who doesn't know me, hi, I'm Bucket. I am a lab mouse who likes to watch people while they sleep, and I do ASMR and I do horror content, and I am Vi's future daughter. You will pass away. Please take care of yourself. Get lots of rest. Get lots of rest. I know you were not feeling 100%. But yeah, everyone should go follow Vi. She's my favorite streamer. um, okay, now we do hellos. Now we do hellos. Um, and hi another, and hi Ruda over on YouTube. Welcome, welcome. And hi Vibin, and hi Drag, and hi Hyrule Chicken, and hi Viruses, and I hope I am going in order, and hi Cryptozone, and hi Gojira, and hi Materials, it's good to see you. I saw you fighting sleep already. And hi Doif, and hi Miru, oh, and there's lots of there's lots of chews, uh, uh, chew, 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 chew. Choo 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 choo. And hi Axel, and and hi Shift, and hi Pastel, and hi Suga, and choo 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 choo. I left the chews cheap. And hi Aloda, and hi Grindle, and hi Flea Flicker. And hi Crumpet and Cruller, and Zendusty, and Yagi, and Larva, and hi Derpy, and Purple Puffin. um, 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 um. Oh, okay. I think I've caught up. Oh, and hi Bananero. I had not caught up. Purple Puffin, I did say hello to you. I did. I just was slow. And hi Chef. Sometimes it takes me a while to get through the list. It's my brain goes, oh, lots of things at once, and chew, chew. Wait, maybe that was an old chew, but the activity thing told me about it. But hi. I know I'm not helping beat the sneeze, but I have to breathe. I have to go, or else I'm just like, shoo. I recorded the only choose ASMR today. It's just lots of choo 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 choo. I mean sometimes I go choo choo choo, but sometimes I need air because I was just talking and I have to. Oh, materials. Of course you can have an Obamna. We'll do an Obamna with this one. No Bomna? No, it is Obamna. We'll do. Your wish is complete. Yeah, I have to edit it, Ruda, but it will be complete. I have a short one and then a longer one. It's not that long because it turns out if I chew for too long, my throat hurts. And I fire keepers. What is Freak Timber? I don't know about Freak Timber. What is this? But Obamna, 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 Obamna. Pastel, I totally understand that. Obama, 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 Obama. Marrow, I just started reading that. What the heck? Obama, 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 Obama. Obama, Obama, Obama. And two, and hi, Serum. Obama, 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 Selma. Obama, 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 Soda. Alright, we'll read Marrow's curse thing, and then I have wood for tappies. Oh, okay. That's right. I'm Bucky. I'm Mommy's favorite widow mouse. I scurry around the house and go, hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Oh. Mommy Bucky has earned a piece of cheese as a reward. I feel like it could be worse, and then we'll do wood, and then we'll start doing tarots. Daughter Bucky redeems are getting way out of hand. Yeah, I'm supposed to be little sister Bucky, not daughter Bucky. Oh, Jesus Christ. The lack of Obamanas makes you sad. There were so many Obamanas. On the topic of cooldowns, yeah, I haven't really needed to set one, but I apparently need to set like a global cooldown. I don't know how to do that. I'll have to mess with it. Hi, Spit Oven. Hello. Oh, that's way better. And wee. Oh yeah. Wee wah. Yeah, there are no mods to explode. And hi, Darkest Sleep Deprived. Hello. Thank you for the head pets. Oh my god, Mino. Have you heard about the new planet scientists discovered? They've just recently found out that you're my world. Yeah, but you know, you can't go around saying slutty things to all the VTubers. Can I mod you? No, this is a direct safe space. Singing the swimsuit legitimately blushed. I love that artwork. I'm really happy with it. It's so cute. Yeah, I'm gonna do Obama. I have to go through the other things in front of it first. Dragon safe from Oto here. This is true. Oto can't come and yell at you, but that's all. As much as I love Drax drag posting, I feel like Drac might use the powers for evil. Pastel would be very responsible. Meru, you're not safe here not because of us though. You're not safe here because there's eyes from other places. This is a safe space. You can be a little freak here. This is a safe space and everyone must respect this. Hearing you have to do Obama and Chus is so cursed out of context. Oh, Ruda, this is true. It's from not seeing the redeems. It's just like out of nowhere, I just start going, Obama, Obama. Hi, Vampire Chat. Hello, hello. You can be freaky, say less. 5 fantastic, fairly fantastic fragments, frequently floundering, facilitating fun. Thank you so much for the resub for 6 months. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Axel. Thank you. Oh wait, it just tells me that you did the extended, never mind. But thank you for 5 months. Did you say fantastique? Yeah. Severed arms, this is just us. How's the best bucket in the world? I'm being pretty bucket today. We're about to read some very cute, very cursed dracographs. I am sure. We gotta do tarots first. Or we could get the dracographs out of the way. You're telling me you shouldn't protect him, it's too late. Look, if we don't protect one person, then, you know, who's to say I won't be protected? We gotta protect everyone. I didn't mean to say it with an accent. I think I just stumbled over my words. You would take 100 bullets for Bucky? An emergency meeting for what? For what? Yeah, Mr. Meow Meow's been very, very meowy today. So I expect a lot of meowing. The bikini artwork actually has the smug, confident aura for the meme you wanted to do, but not the but not if not for being bikini art. It was and hi Josh, hello. I did just say like I want a beach bathing suit art. I wanted summer art. A smile that must be protected. Yeah, you don't want me to go okay. Oh, sorry, I'm moving stuff around so I can get You can't believe Drag is stealing all of my bullets? Yeah, what if I need those? We will, if he comes and yells, we'll get it, but I don't want to get him and like rile him up because then he won't shut up and he'll just start yelling and then him and Brother Cat will start fighting. So I have to be like tactical about it, but if he starts like screaming at the door, I'll grab him. Wait, super secret Easter egg art? Huh? This is true. I could probably block bullets without that much issue. I mean, only on the limb parts, though. On the torso part, you know, dead. She's your mouse. You have to protect her with my body and soul, but my soul isn't really corporeal. Yeah, but that's where I'm weakest, so it's important. You've seen Angry Miss Bucket? You have to call her... Arthur Clinch. Ignore the baby, that's how they learn. Here's the problem with ignoring the baby. His brother starts attacking him. So I tried to ignore him because obviously this is how you get cats to stop doing stuff they're not supposed to do. And then his brother just jumps on him, bites the back of his neck, and starts making sin biscuits. And he just starts screaming more because he hates it. But I'm like, you're the same size, you could just get up. You're not waiting for the Obamas? Oh no! I'm sorry, it's coming, Sin biscuits, yeah. Yeah, he's a nut, found it. The forbidden art, the secret art. And hi Uther, oh, water. Yeah, some biscuits are like, you know, they're like horny biscuits. And hey, fishy, fishy, chew, 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 chew. Okay. Oh, hero number 1. Oh my god, Pastel, you are first. And chew, chew for Vampire Chat. And hi, Eagle. Oh no, you're having cats causing trouble too. Pastel, if you are here, it is. I was about to be like, see if you can guess. Oh, my goodness. Favorite mouse in the world? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And did I do a chew for Eagle? Chew! Chew, chew, chew. Yeah, phone detected, but I haven't moved anything. And you know, at least 3 mice? Okay, now I'm actually happy. People who are like, I only know 1 mouse, you're my favorite. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, but if you're like, I know other mice, I'm like, oh, me? Oh, me? Oh. And thank you so much for the follows, Bao and Latrell. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, cheese to meet ya. Okay, okay. We gotta do one for Hyrule, and then we will read Cursed Racketgraph. Apparently it's full day, so I shuffled. Hyrule, you have full too. You don't know how you got here, but you saw a cutie, so you must follow? Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you. You're a personal acquaintance of Mickey Mouse? In TBH, Disney should have gone with Bucky in the auditions. I agree. Responsible card shuffling? But yeah, so Hyrule, you also got the full new journeys, you know, new things. Positive start to new adventures. It is because this deck is a bit weird, it does technically have 2 fools, but they are different fools. Okay, okay. And thank you for the head pat. Okay, it's time. It's time. We're gonna switch. We're gonna switch to the close one. Yeah, full club. Alright. Alright. Okay. I'm having to like mentally prepare myself. Oh, Flaccid PP Gaming. Wait a minute. There's no way. Hello, I'm cheese to meet you. And hey, CD, hello, hello. Sorry, for a moment I was like, do I know you? And then I was like, there's no way he would name himself that. Yeah. Erect PP Gaming? Yeah. Locked in combat for all time. Okay. Rar! X3 nuzzles, pounces on you. Ooh, you so strong. Oh my god, I hate this. Ooh. Couldn't help but notice your organs from across the floor. Nuzzles, your kidney windies. I don't know what this is supposed to say. Tiltmertide? I don't know. Hee hee. Slices open your soft ass tummy. Oof. Baby, you squirmy. Take you home, lock you up, mark you as mine, and don't forget to harvest. Oh my god, sorry, I'm like picking up feedback on mic too. And don't forget to harvest, all of you. See me wag my little baby tail for your orgy workies. Kisses, lickies, your what do? Oh, your pecs. I hope Dweller Wikey's nuzzles and wuzzles on your abs, yo. Oh. And might be, yeah, getting hungry. Drag, this was so cursed. This was awful. Ruda, I'm so sorry. No, this is like Drag's weekly challenge of trying to become more and more cursed, I think. Um, a lot of fools in the tarot card for everyone. Yeah, we should be called the Fooligans. uh, yeah, Drag, you know how like previously there was like goodwill and like people are like, oh, the Drag marriage line. Yeah, there's a second part, I know, but I had to take a mental break. You're putting yourself in danger. You're putting yourself in danger. Yeah, Drag, you're making it a not Drag safe place. um, okay. Hey, I gotta stitch you up. You think you can help me? Just lay there and stay still. Ooh. You so sturdy. Claws on your heart as I lick lick my lips. Ooh. Let me taste it, please. About to hit him with this buggy shit. They don't see it coming. Why is he doing this to her? Drac likes to say, oh, I'm a nice guy. I would never tummy punch anyone. I would never be a sadist. And then, Drac pulls these out. So, you know. Okay. Yeah, Mary would tummy punch. Tummy punch is less hurtful, but it's funny. I mean, it is funny. Ranked sadism, yeah, it's you no longer an direct offender. Yeah, you have to look at it and be like, ooh, hi Sin, ooh, Harapun, yeah, which is more painful, Harapun or Jiracograph? Like normal, so here's the thing, Jirac bequeath upon me normal ASMR script. Very normal. And then, oh, thank you for the gifts of the Sin Marrow. And then, the way you said, right, X3. I mean, how do you go, And now it's gotten out of hand. Yeah, you have to. It's like instead of like giving someone aftercare, after being whatevered, it's like the opposite of that. It's like you're nice to someone and then you have to give them the opposite. It's a reverse aftercare. Okay, now we gotta Obama. Obama, 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 Obama. Obama, 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 Obama. I should change the psychological horror tag to psychic damage. Obama, Obama, Obama. I'm glad you're using your work time productively. Obama, 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 Obama. That was psychological, or I guess that's fair. It does fit either way. Obama, 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 Shift, did I say hi? Did I say hi earlier or did I miss this? But hi, if I did, I had a moment. Obama, 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 Obama. Okay, I don't remember if I did that wee earlier, so wee. Oh yeah. Wee wah. Drag haunted by the Oto Death Squad writing his final dragograph for Bucky, hitting send as they grab his ankles and drag him out, a grin on his face as the butt of the rifle makes contact with his face. Worth it. Of Drag and Mare for further inquiries. Okay, now let's do a card for Eagle and Uther and and then I think it's info dump time. Thank you, Pastel. we're gonna info dump about uh what I learned about Asylum today. Yeah. Only God can stop you, and according to Vampire Chat, he looks the other way. No, I love the dwellers. Even with all of the psychological damage, I enjoy the mind breakness of having to overcome. Yeah, it was very funny. Things that make sleeping hard. I'm very sorry to tell you, it's not actually gonna help. Although I guess it will help feeling like there's more for us. You don't think you can do work from that? I think you probably could, but I don't think you would. Okay, it is not the Fool, but it is a very good card. Ooh, almost dropped all of them on the ground though. That would be not good. Eagle. You got the sun, which is good fortune, happiness, and joy coming your way. Representing the universe coming together in your favor, like good things coming your way and things generally working out in your favor. And now we have Uther. You can't do worse without making you go, I can't read this track. Yeah, except typically I do read it. Yeah, Vi will be like, I'm not reading that. And I'm like, I might. I might read that. Sometimes I just start to read something too late. It's like I've already started before my brain can go oh, maybe no. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Oh, that reminded me, I need to go. I was thinking of things that I can't say. I immediately was I need to go find a little image of Lenny. I need to go cut out a little image of Lenny to cover his little Lenny. The sun is getting the truth and joy of and all the joys of life, like the warmth of the sun. Very good card. Vi will read 90% of one of your comments, and you can see on her model's face that she begins to realize what is leaving her mouth before going track. I'm not finishing that. I mean, this is the smart thing to do. This is the thing to do when you have brain cell activation. Is you go, you know what? But sometimes I don't have brain cell activation until a little too late, you know? Delayed brain cell activation. I could use it free will. Yeah, I was should I rig for 30 minutes or should I work on Asylum editing for 30 minutes before stream? Because that was all of the time I had. and I rigged for 30 minutes, didn't like any of it, and had to delete it, and so I did nothing. uh, at least you can throw your hard thoughts onto the Discord void at some point to make space for Asylum Worm. Yeah, and then you can read Maggie's grave, and you can get to the part where something crawls out of a woman's vagina to death, and then not keep reading after that. I got to that part and was like, well, that sure is a thing, and I just didn't pick the book up again. To be fair, this is because I started a different book that I also haven't finished. And, well, yeah, I just hydrated. Uther, your card is the Hermit. The Hermit. Um, which is kind of like, if I remember correctly, kind of like taking time for like self-reflection and kind of like you are a hermit. Well, then this card says, hey, it's working to an extent at least. Do a lot of self-reflection. Look for your inner wisdom that you've gained. Um, it's kind of like introspection, self-discovery, yeah. And kind of doing it on your own as like slightly withdrawing from society to focus on that. So maybe it's kind of saying like, hey, that's not so bad for you right now. Maybe this is the thing that is necessary. Or it could just be like you are a hermit. And hi, Tiger Shark. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Cheese to meet ya. Okay, sorry, I had a big cough. um, I'm gonna do Flea Flicker's tarot really quick so I don't forget by the time I'm done info dumping. And then we'll info dump in water globes. Hi, Shadow Hunter. What's up? Hello. And hi, Wes. Disappear for a week and play Modern Warfare 5? I mean, you are welcome to. If you ever have to be like, dwellers, I must go to my cave of Mech Warrior 5. That's way better. I was like, I didn't really. Okay, I wasn't gonna be judgy and be like, you don't seem like a Modern Warfare type. Not to be like, Mech Warrior, on the other hand, respectable, way better. And drive safe, Marion, drive safe. You're not a PvP shooter nerd anymore. And hi, Killer Ray Gun. Hello. Mech Warrior 2? This is better. This is how I know. That dwellers are on the same wavelength of being mech enjoyers. You're a Call of Duty kind of guy. When I was younger, I loved Call of Duty because I played it with Brother Mouse. He used to make me play his shooters with him, which is why I played a lot of Halo. But you're 100% about. Cringe, get a real job. I'll forever laugh. Oh, I hope your allergies improve, Shadow Hunter. I hope they are not too bad. Ooh. As much as the dumpster fire the game is, you play Destiny 2 PvP once in a while. I play only Final Fantasy PvP. I do not like the competition. But I do love mechs. You feel like the only thing that you'd be on the same wavelength as the dwellers with is mecha anime? Anything else, not so much? Yeah, but mech anime is amazing, so this is a big thing. Okay. Oh, Flea Flicker. Your card is the world. So, kind of like think things coming to an end of a cycle, new beginnings, transformation into like the next big part of your life. So kind of like fulfillment of a phase and starting a new one. Yeah, Zawodo. So much mecha anime has Stockholm mega stuff feels like. And hey Lucas, hello, 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 doing good. No, you're not very late. There's no such thing. I will say this forever. You're sure there's more things? Me, duh. Yeah, world is completion of adventure and the chance for a new one. You really enjoyed Mecha Break in both betas, but once it went live and all the sweaty losers got in, you can't stand it. Oh, that makes so much sense. That's such a bummer, though. Okay. Well, you had to leave after the giraffe thing. I love Darling. Darling in the Franks is so good. I mean, it's like, again, it's kind of psychic damage, but you do not love Darling. You just have to learn to accept that Studio Trigger at the end of everything is just gonna make you go like, what the fuck? Yeah, I love Darling, but honestly, I would also like do literally anything to pilot a mech. Pastel, you might love Darling. It's cute. It's like weird though. But oh yeah. So we're gonna keep water globing, but we're gonna do the Asylum. Which position do you want to be in, Darling of the Franks? I'll switch. Personally, yeah, the ending I don't love, but I like the rest of it. Um, I feel like I'd be best at piloting the mech, and I honestly don't feel like I need a second person. Like, um, you know, the ending is stupid, just don't worry about it. Just go like, okay. Accept it and move on. Um, this is how I feel with like Ava too. Like the people in Ava are like, oh, oh, I get so messed up in the robot. Oh, it's scary. Oh, I can't believe I'm a skill issue. I would be built different. Typical Switch, they think they can do it all. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I feel like me and the mech would just have a special bond, and the mech would understand me, and you know, it would be like, this is all I need, and it's really just me and the mech. Eva ending is so dumb to me. The reworks are better. I love it. I love it just because it's very like, I mean, it's very rushed, very budget rushed. They had to like do it super fast. But I love it because it is just very chaotic. Um, I don't love Darling's ending because I think it is dumb. It's okay though. I still love the anime. Um, Claxus Lord Princess, my beloved. There is a I have a meme saved from it with but now I can't remember what it says. It's like the scene where they're just like pouring a bunch of honey on food, and I was like, what the fuck? You don't know what darling is, besides a term of endearment? I mean, darling, it is the title, Darling in the Franks. Anime, mech anime, but it is mostly not. There's like mech stuff, but it's a lot of like kid kid drama. um Yeah, sometimes you and your waifu, instead of just doing anything normal, you just go to fight with your mech wife. Yeah, I like the Klaxosar princess. I was like, she's like one of the coolest parts. Yeah, Haikyuu's so good, Pastel. I have been really enjoying it. It's like my if I ever watch dinner on the or eat dinner on the couch, it's my dinner show. I just watched an episode of Haikyuu. One of my favorite. This is, I guess, the info dump. It's anime. um, uh, uh. So one of my favorite animes is finally getting a second season in October, and I'm like so excited. Also, sorry I keep hitting stuff with the globes. I'm like immediately hits them together. I'm like trying to get them into position to like catch the sound, but then they're like a little too close. You will get Asylum closure. Is it Tanya? No, it's Kukurio Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. It's fucking girl anime. So for those of you who are in Vi's stream, you know how she was talking about loving isekai romance food slop? It's isekai romance food slop. I love it. It's so good. It's about a girl who there he is. There he is. Who was living with her grandfather and he's recently passed away and she's like college aged. Um but her grandfather like taught her to cook and she can see spirits. But he also like taught her like never interact with spirits, do not acknowledge them. If you see him, like if you see them, like just keep going. Um so one day she is wee. Oh yeah. Wee hi A-pop. Oh, I love Dan to Dan. So one day she's like walking home from college and she sees this like slumped over, like very skinny, like looks hungry spirit. And she didn't eat her lunch that day, so she just kind of like um sets her like little lunchbox down next to the spirit and keeps going. Well, the next day, as she's walking past, her lunchbox is there on the steps with like a little hairpin or something in it as a gift, like all clean and folded. Um, and then I don't remember if it's like when she gets the lunchbox or like later. The Oni lord of like a bathhouse comes and kidnaps her to the spirit world, isekai. Um, and is like, yeah, so your grandpa could travel back and forth between the spirit realm and normal realm. And it turns out he like lost crazy debt to me via gambling. And he used you as collateral and now he's dead. So like you yeah, I guess it's just not like super isekai because she's not like a corpse. She just can't ever go back. um, isn't that anime a bit messed up? Not really. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, is she kind of an indentured servant because now she has to take on her grandpapa's debt? And hi, reloads. Hello. Um, And yeah, at first they're like, oh, you have to marry this guy who's obviously hot um, to pay off your grandpa's debt. But she just goes like, I'm not doing that, bro. And they're like, well, you could work if anyone will hire a human. And she's like, okay, I'm just gonna get a job, you freaks. But no one will hire her because she's a human. And they're like, oh, she's gonna suck. But she sets up a little like restaurant and grandpa taught her how to make food that spirits like. So it's a cute and she makes food and because of her food everyone ends up liking her a lot. And she's just a very sweet, like wholesome character. You just said man silk song so hard you're gonna go play Dead by Daylight. What is wrong? If she was a geriatric lady, she would be indenture servant. Maha. Maha. Also, hold on. I'm gonna, because of the request for Mr. Meow Meow Meows, I'm gonna go grab him and be right back. Okay. Mr. Meow Meow. He is struggling to leave. He does not want to be in my lap. He wants the food that's in here. You wanna say hi again? Wanna say hi again? Hmm? No, he does not want to. um, thank you, Apop. I'm having a very good evening. Yeah. Except now I have Mr. Meow Meow's hair in my mouth. Um, Another really good one is Restaurant to Another World or Restaurant in Another World, where it's like a door of this restaurant can be in all sorts of different worlds, so all sorts of different people come to it to like get food, and it's about the different people that come and the food that they request and all sorts of stuff. And like I think the chef is just a regular human guy. It's really good. It's very cute. Okay, he's struggling. I gotta put him out. Okay. I just put him out the door. Snack Basu, it's a skit comedy show set in a Japanese snack bar where weird customers come in and they have strange conversations. That sounds very fun. Oh, there's hair in my mouth. Silksong is so hard. That's what I've been reading, but I was not gonna play it because I suck at platformers anyways. So I'm like, meh. Yeah, I'm glad you got to hear him, Ruda. He doesn't really meow once I've got him. He like talks to me on the ground, but once I pick him up, he's just like purr 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 purr. You had a funny story about Eva. You marathon the series in the old episodes in 2 days, and on the third, you watched the first rework on the day and watched the other three deep into the night. And you had to go to camp like an hour or two for 3 days. So you're, oh man, I hope it was worth it. It's a good show. It's fun. Ugh. Oh, short format izakaya. I like short format food too. It's good. I just like a food show. I like Food Wars. Food Wars is very fun. Um, I did not eat Mr. Meow Meow. I would never. He just has long hair, so he like sheds like crazy. So it's just very easy to get like a mouthful of Meow Meow hair. Oh, I feel like I missed stuff. I'm trying to catch up. Girl anime is weird. I mean, girl anime is not that weird, right? Right? You know the pain of. Oh my god, you do know the pain of long hair cats. Yeah, the fur gets everywhere. You just. I mean, same with short hair, but like the long hair, it really gets like caught in your mouth. um, I ate a lot of Mr. Meow Meow hair. I find less brother cat hair in my mouth because he has short hair. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I'm very. Oh, and Great British Bake Off started back again, so I get to watch my GBBO every week. Oh, oh, I love it. I love it. There's like nothing better on Saturday mornings. I wake up and I put on my GGBO and just chill out with my breakfast, and it's like the um, coziest way to wake up. And Ruda, can you get a 3 card? Yeah, we'll do a 3 card. Why not? Why not? I will do my long shuffle, and we can do the Asylum update, and then we'll do a 3 card for you. Kyo in Kyoto from the Maiko House is also a really cozy food show with a lot of traditional culture. Ooh, that sounds cool. I would like a traditional one. That sounds good. And hi, May. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Today has been exhausting. I hope everyone is having a great morning, afternoon. It is evening here, and I hope you are able to relax now. I hope you're able to just chill out and not have to worry and let the exhaustion of the day melt away. You can't watch food stuff, it makes you want to eat more than you should. I mean, this is fair. I also get that. Okay, Asylum update. For those of you on YouTube, I do not have any of the Asylum VODs up on YouTube yet. We played it on Twitch. And it is like a point and click horror game that was very good. But the ending was very confusing. And we couldn't find like any information online about like what the ending meant, or like what was real, or why it happened. Like it was just everyone just kind of going like, huh, 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 huh. So I was looking at just at Steam earlier today for whatever reason. I don't even know why I opened Steam. And I saw in my library that there was an Asylum update, and I was like, huh? So I clicked it, and it was like, patch notes, bug fixes, and yes, the ending. And I was like, it's an interesting thing to have to say. Yes, the ending. I will try and get the VODs edited on Sunday. It shouldn't be too hard. I just haven't had time to do them. And hi, Mike. Hello, hello. I will not spoil the ending unless we told you, Pastel. I don't remember. It was very odd. So essentially, the dubs did not give any other information on what the ending means, but they did say like there's we've been reading everyone's like thoughts, and they also talked about how well the game did, and they said it's performing numbers wise as expected, which is pretty good. It'd be funny. I might. That'd be so good. I'll try and do that. I'm not much of an editor, but I will try my best. And hi, Not Fame. Hello, hello. Cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. So, basically, the dubs went. Is this a rerun? No. This is the original. This is the one, the live, the the incident. Should I say editor? Yeah, I'm not much of an editor. As in, I don't do a whole lot of I don't do a whole lot of fancy edits for VODs. You're editing right now? Editing ASMR bloopers to be exact. I hate editing. Oh my goodness, why are you grumpy? Move you away from the phone. It's a lot. I mean, I edit the ASMR videos, but like I don't know how to do like silly edits. I know how to do like those. Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm not moving the mics and I'm not moving the iPhone either. They're like staying in one place, but sometimes it gets grumpy. But yeah, so the devs were like, there's stuff that we haven't seen people mention or figure out about the ending. But we wanted it to be, what is this sound I do? I'm shuffling cards for a tarot reading for Ruda on YouTube, which I will do as soon as I stop yapping about Asylum. Hi Ankh, hello, hello. Veiny bucket emoji 129. That's you. The noise shuffles your neurons, so you type phone detected. But essentially they were just like, you know, you're not really supposed to, it's supposed to be somewhat ambiguous. Unlike scratches, they specifically said they didn't want it to be super clear, and like scratches, they wanted to do something different, and I was like, oh. And I'm Lizzo, hello, hello. Hello, hello, cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. You have to fucking work tomorrow? I'm so sorry, that sucks. So they kind of implied some that it very much could actually be that the supernatural thing is real, and there was some more stuff about like communion and like, you know, other stuff implying that you kind of communicate with it. I do still think that a lot of the stuff is in our head. I mean, obviously, that's great, but what is ambiguous about gouging Julie's eyes out? Nothing, but I think it has to do with you kind of almost like being taken over by the thing, or it's your very large brain tumor. But they kind of essentially said that they wanted it to be a little interpretable either way, and they wanted it to stick in people's heads, which it is doing. So not a whole lot of information, only that there is in fact no definitive answer that we will get. We did miss some stuff that does imply, what part of a brain tumor does that? A brain tumor pressing on the right areas of your brain can completely change your personality. Yeah, so it's very possible that Moldulu is real. But it's equally possible that it's not. He did want that to be kind of go either way. But here's good news. Here's good news from the update. He laid out the next 3 games that we're getting. And hi Alistair, both YouTube and Twitch editions. So you were right about what you said in Discord? I think so. It is. I think that's about as close as we're gonna get. You can't wait for the next game in 12 years. So here's the news that I found shocking. They have playable versions of 2 of them already. They're just working on refinement and hopefully more funding in order to do more with the graphics. But the games themselves are written and in playable states. Which I was like, whoa. The next one is apparently going to be much more kind of like a melancholy, very much Scratches vibe. They said they're going back to their roots and doing something that is much more in line with Scratches, but they do want it to be more polished graphically. With the technology that they have now, they do just need more money. So I was like, oh well, that's rad. I'm very excited for that. Yeah, they spent a decade making like 3 games instead of 1. Yeah, it sounds like they spent a decade making Scratches, but at this, not Scratches, Asylum, but at the same time, they were making other games, so it's not like they only worked on Asylum that whole time, so that's good to know. And then they're making another game kind of in a similar-ish vein, but they want it to be more actiony. And kind of instead of like less like somber and dark, more like intense horror and whatever, something else, I think is what they said. And then the third one they said is more going along with current trends. Kind of like a game. It sounds like kind of a game they are making. The first two sound like passion projects, like they sounded very excited. And then the third, excuse me, stay away from phone. Why are you getting grumpy, Task Cam? Um, it sounds like the third one is more of like a kind of going along with current trends to try and make more money out of a game to kind of, I guess, help the other ones. So I don't know. But it's exciting. They didn't give any like release information or like, I don't know. So they also, I think for them being better graphics, I think the Scratches one will still be very much in the same vibe. I hope it's also not like modern graphics. I agree that part of the charm is the way they do their art, their graphics, but I don't think they're gonna like completely change it. There are certain things obviously you could kind of like improve on to help environments maybe. Just like even if they were spending more like doing like lighting effects and stuff like that. I don't know. Um so I think at least the one where they said like we're doing this like Scratches, I think that one will probably be exciting. The other two I don't know. The setting for them sounds kind of interesting, but I don't know, you know. Yeah, like not putting a key in a jar. Yeah, if they could just like be more normal, which they were in Asylum. The key was like so. I would just literally have gotten like soft locked by that. If I didn't have help or the internet to tell me. Um, art direction's like the most important part, I guess, in story. But other than the very end, and I didn't hate it. I kind of like things to not be so ambiguous personally. Um, I like the story of Asylum. Also, I thought it was very fun. Um, Good vibes. I'm not an ambiguous ending person. Uh, you know, it kind of just makes me go like, ugh, okay, all right, all right. Okay, Ruda, your three card is kind of interesting. I kind of don't know how to interpret it. Um, so the three card past, present, future is Emperor, the Fool, and then the Lovers. Uh, so I guess like if we're looking at the Emperor for like stability, it could be that in the past you were working on getting things stable, or maybe things were more stable and now it's time to kind of make a leap of faith and start something new, which can lead to, strengthening bonds and more close connections after taking that leap or starting something new. Um, and kind of, I guess, a new journey could lead to better harmony and partnerships. Uh, but it's kind of a confusing spread. Ambiguous endings typically, not always, usually just feel like they gave up. Yeah, sometimes I like one that makes you like is like trying to get you to think, oh my god. It did not like it did that when I got the tarot box close. Can you have a tarot card too? Yeah, of course. It wasn't phone. It was, I don't know. It's being grumpy. I made it. I made the task cam be muted because it's being fussy. We shuffle forever. Yeah, you have to. You have to deal with another long shuffle, though, Lucas. I'm so sorry. I must do it. I must do it. The brain tumor doesn't lie. You're a knower. Maybe the cards are staticky. Yeah, I don't know. It's just fussy. It's a fussy grumpy. Yeah, so I'm excited about future games. Emperor means self-discipline, full new beginnings, lover's understanding. So, Emperor passed. Yeah. You think you get it? Good, good. It's one of those, it's kind of like difficult to do a 3 card and, you know, not know someone's like life. So you just kind of have to be like, this is what this typically means. Does this apply? Whereas I feel like, I don't know, it's much easier to read your own 3 card. Oh, and Lucas, do you wanna try a 3 card or a 1 card? We normally just do ones, but you know, since we have the Ruda assist. Barnum effect means it'll always apply, but yeah. I feel like sometimes you're just kind of like, eh. Yeah, I always do like just past, present, future, because that's really all I know to do. YouTube privileges, they get nothing else. They get nothing else. Hi Scaraboof, hello. Hello. Yeah, I always feel bad for YouTube. I'm like, you don't get emotes, you don't get all this other stuff, you don't get redeems. I guess I could set up YouTube memberships and then there would be emotes, but you're on YouTube? You could be. Are you on YouTube? Or are you lying to me? Are you lying to me? You could be in the YouTube chat. Yeah, I feel like YouTube has to get some discounts because they're like, you know, they don't have the same advantages that Twitch does. Hi YouTube Eagle, hello, 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 hello. You would never lie on the internet? No one does that. Yeah, who would lie on the internet for fun? Not me. Hi YouTube Pastel. And hi YouTube Axel. You can make Bucket read you twice as often. Jirac lies on the internet? This is true. And hi Andrew. Hello. Hello. Sean. You've never told a lie on this channel, Flea Flicker? I believe it. I believe it. Would be in both chats at the same time? Who knows? Who knows? Everyone's doing it. Everyone's like, I guess I'll turn my YouTube on. Eagle? Yeah, silent eagle. Eagle. Only one chatter only ever lies and the other is always wrong. Drag, you're not 58. I don't believe it. You would have to show me your birth certificate. if I was to believe it. Is that as funny for you? Cause on YouTube you have a different name. This is true. This is true. But I know. I know. Hi formation rotation, hello, hello. Hello, hello, cheese to meet you, thank you for the follow. The YouTube chat is so innocent and pure. The YouTube chat is they're so sweet, they're so sweet. Bucky trying to flirt with you, asking for your birth certificate. Sorry, Bucky, I am married to the ASMR script grind, and also my kidney medication. I found that very funny. No, it's true, it's true. YouTube is full of sweeties. They haven't been corrupted by the psychic damage of the Dracograph. Or whatever cursed things we talk about on other days of the week that aren't Friday. You only get Friday curseness, so it's not as corrupting. YouTube was full of sweeties. No, it's still full of sweeties. The second you go over there, you just instantly become a sweetie. You can't help it. I do know that the dwellers secretly, all sweeties, all very sweeties. The dwellers are good boys and girls. You should heat or copper wires. Pastel is starting the corruption for the day. I guess continuing. The corruption for the day was me reading the Dracograph. Has YouTube even seen Seagull's 2077 meme? They're protected. I mean, unless they're in the Discord. If they're in the Discord, they're not protected because, you know, they could just see that. And hi, Chris. Oh, posture. I posture. The what meme? I think it's in Bucket Memes in the Discord. It's I went like... I don't remember exactly what I said, but you know, like the cyberpunk meme that's like... You know, Keanu Reeves, like, saying, like, stuff, and it's like, it, like, cuts to, like, the cyberpunk music when he says something like, come. So, I guess, yeah, I went, like, nom nom nom, and then they come, or people come, or something, and he, like, edited it to be, like, the cyberpunk meme. It's very good, it's very good. YouTube is the younger brother that's retained its innocence. Twitch chat is the older brother that sneaks around in the woods behind, out back, and straps firecrackers to squirrels. Marucore. Drac. Who was it that screenshotted the Maru? The Maru's, you know, this is a safe place for all dwellers that are in the bucket chat. This is a safe place, and you're not allowed to use dwellers. It wasn't you. It was Drac. You have to be good. We're allowed to say cursed, horrific things here. You got what stays in bucket chat, or what happens in bucket chat stays in bucket chat. You can't use it to bully elsewhere, or I'll feel guilty for letting people have their freak out. And hi roll YouTube edition. You didn't shame him, you just dropped it in Vicord. Yeah, but you know what they're gonna do. You gotta be nice. Slash you sweetly throws mouse at wall after yeah. dunks mouse in milk. Slosh throws against wall. She goes Look, I can't have like a bunch of friends that go punches you in the tummy until you pee a little, and then like, you know, have my dwellers being roasted out there. Don't listen to the other Twitch freaks or you. You're 90 hours into the 100 line. Last Defense Academy and currently 14 out of 100. I don't know what that is, but that's insane. Punches you in the tail until you electrocute you a little. It happens. You just checked it out? You never saw that knew that Avatar version? That's That's what I use for my like retro horror streams. I only do non ASMR on Twitch right now because it's already hard enough for me to play a game and read chat. I can really only read one. Oh, new game by Danganronpadang. I see, I see. Yeah, Pestle, you've been so busy. I hope you're able to. Ooh. I hope you're able to take like some break time. Oh, and chew, 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 chew. You need a yaoi root between Taki and Ito? You need to Fujo out. Oh, oh man. Oh, and it's also like that. Oh, they just got like the dream team, huh? Okay. Well, uh, interesting. Interesting. Double chat is hard. Bucket wasn't kidding. It is hard. It is hard. Okay, so Lucas, your past, present, future. Again, I find kind of, I guess maybe it's not hard to interpret, but it is ominous. Um, so it's Wheel of Fortune for your past, current, like present Tower, and then future Hangman. Uh, so Wheel of Fortune is kind of like indicating a change. So it could be like destiny or chance. It can be lucky. It can be new opportunities that were started previously. But then the tower is kind of like negative. um, I'm trying to like make sure I'm doing this right. So the tower is kind of like crisis or danger, kind of like um things needing to change or be like, but it can be kind of unexpected or sudden change. It can also be like liberation, so it could be change from like potentially something that was holding you down. It could be like tearing down things that are keeping you bound or not doing well for you or not serving you. um so it kind of can be interpreted multiple ways, whether it's catastrophe negative or needing to dismantle things in a good way, even if it's like hard fearing. Um, and then Hangman is kind of like sacrifice, breaking old patterns, and kind of letting go of things, which I guess kind of makes sense. So it could be that there's things that you need to like remove from your life now, or kind of like drastically change. And the hangman kind of indicates breaking that old pattern and changing into like a different form of yourself through it. Um, whether it is kind of through like trial though, through difficulty. Um, so I guess you could say, there might be things you need to change, and it will be difficult, but best in the long run. Let me not put things in backwards. YouTube chatters want you to redeem an ASMR trigger. Yeah, this is you could recruit. Yeah, it is like I don't play those games, but that is like such a power play to get all of those people on one game. And 11, right? Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, so very much kind of like multiple ways on that one, on that reading. Yeah, yeah. Let me hydrate. That's insane. That's so much. To like just keep updating, be like, new ending dropped. Have fun. Do you have time to do this ending? He begs people on Twitter to buy the game. Just like passion project. That's very cool though. That's very cool. To enjoy the game that much or feel that passionate about your game. Or I'm gonna run out of money. Yeah, I hope they weren't too scary. He stated in articles he's planning on adding an additional 100 endings as DLC. It is kind of like an Iron Man plot, huh? Hi, D-Bear! You had this YouTube tab open and stepped away for like 2 hours, but came back to your stream pleasantly surprised. Very cute model, thank you. Unfortunately, I have terrible news. This model only has 2 weeks to live and then she's going to die. No, this is a like pre-alpha. I have a debut coming up for my actual 1.0 model, and hopefully people think it is also cute. If not, I'll just cry. I'll just cry over my God knows how many hours spent making it. It is. Mousetrap would be such a good way for it to go. Cheese incident, cheese incident. I'm excited though. I'll feel so much better once the model is done. I did officially. Oh, bye Lucas. I hope you have good pizza. I hope it's yummy. I did officially decide I'm not rigging the Vi model. I'm just gonna pay someone to do it who does not charge very much and will give me the file in case I need fixes. Because I cannot. I need my free time. I would much rather use that time to edit YouTube videos than rig, you know? Because, oh man. Well, for tactic, oh, it's a tactics game? Tactics games are cool. There's a PlayStation 1. Oh, it was just for one hair strand. I just deleted one hair strand of rigging. not like a lot of rigging, just like, yeah, just a tiny bit. Just the left right sway for one hair strand. So very small amount. I do have to get on it. We're kind of coming up on I'm getting nervous about finishing it. A little fun fact, you live a few hundred yards from your area's middle and high school, so their band marches down your street when they do home games or homecoming stuff and they are blasting your eardrums. They're doing anti-ASMR. Oh my gosh. Tascam, I'm so upset. I don't know why it's doing this today. And yeah, Drac, you can ask a question. Phone detected indeed. Well, sorry. Oh, that was the question? Can you ask a question? Yeah. To answer your question, that was the question, yes. Oh yeah, I saw that they were remaking it. I did not watch the Nintendo Direct, but I am aware that it happened. But I didn't watch it because they would have to, like, I don't know, be like, oh, the Switch 2 is, I don't know, gonna suck your dick or something, and I don't know, cut your hair and have a new Animal Crossing on it for me to get it at this point. I don't know. You do like high school bands, though? I haven't listened to a high school band in ever. We didn't have a band at my school. Oh, there's a new scenario. That's kind of cool. The Switch 2 can do what? I can't. This is the thing. It can't do it. So I'm not gonna buy it. It has a port you can stick your dick into it and it makes a baby. But you have to pay a monthly subscription and keep the baby or Nintendo? Agents kick your door in and take it away? No, not me and Nintendo Switch 2 as child. I did see there's a new Fire Emblem and I do really like Fire Emblem. But it's not enough for me to buy a Switch 2, that's for sure. If they were like, Bucket, we made a new Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles and we didn't fuck it up like the remake, then I'd be like, go on? Go on? Show me more. Show me more, huh? I'm always like, I know this is kind of like, I always have a PlayStation. I'm a PlayStation girly. I mean, I have an Xbox too, but I mean, I just mostly play my PlayStation or my computer. PlayStation is for games that are intensive. Computer is for everything else. Xbox is for Game Pass that I want to play on my TV. I got my Xbox literally for Starfield, but it is a Game Pass machine. It's like if I don't feel like sitting at the computer, or there's a game I want to play on both, but I also want to sit with the cats. Why does Nintendo hate money? Nintendo loves money. It's the only thing they like now. That litigation. They also love to do really rude patents. They just like hate people who play their games. They are so consumer unfriendly. They are so aggressive. No, Switch you still own the hard copies of Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. I was not a Fire Emblem person until I played Three Houses, honestly. I mean, I played one on the DS, but like, I was just like, it's cool. Oh, it is also coming to all other things. Nice, nice. Your first Final Fantasy was Crystal Chronicles on the GameCube and you were so confused you shaved your Moogle and had no idea what to do. I loved cutting my Moogle's hair. Crystal Chronicles was so good, but it was really like, it was really best with more than one person, which means like, oh, you both have to have a Game Boy Advance, oh, you both have to have link cables. But I had Brother Mouse, and we did both have link cables and Game Boy Advances. I mean, we had to get the link cables. But so I played the game with Brother Mouse, and like he'll still go like, "Oh man, you remember that Final Fantasy game on GameCube?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my favorite game." The remake of it was butts. So mad, so mad, because the music of that game is so good. The like all of the music of the areas is insane. I wish we could play Crystal Chronicles. I have a friend who knows how to emulate with like 4 people, but apparently it's a pain. Oh, good luck with bank. Okay. Shave my pupil sounds like a euphemism. I mean, it could be. Oh, sorry. I wanted to switch mics. I had to mute and like move stuff. But Axel, that is such an important question, and I don't know the answer. Night, chill monkey. Ah. how could we do a mind blowing trigger? Another. That would be interesting. And hi, Slick Nikki. Hello, hello. Cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry about your fortune cookie, Hyrule. Good luck with your Chinese food. May it not annoy you by eating it. Do we want the super what is it? Super breathy in your ear blowing from this mic also. I can't tell if it's like too like, you know, aggressive. uh, or if it's like kinda I you know? It's a little borderline for me. uh were the caps off? That was the like the Behringers without the cover. Uh and this is task cam with no covers. You like this? It sounds like, yeah, it is. It's very, like, different. And, we can separate. And hi, Alex. What? No, they actually, it makes me like lightheaded after a little while. And okay, Taro. What? Okay, there we go. I had to switch mics so I can shuffle. Yeah, I like the desk cam. The mini Chus video or recording I did earlier. I did like all of the mics, so I did like both ears of the banter and task cam, covered and uncovered, and normal this mic. So hopefully it's nice for people who like the Chus. And I definitely should not throw cards everywhere. um, I was kind of thinking about next week, and I know I said I'd play Cyberpunk, but I got like super self-conscious about that stream. Girl, are you a white mage? Cause you cast rays on my white chocobo. Oh my god, that's great. Casts bio too. I feel like there's something to be said with you could use rescue. Why self-conscious? You were funny. I don't know. I felt like I was super scatterbrained. It was very difficult for, I don't know. I just felt like I was all over the place and I just wasn't doing a very good job of anything. And then I was like, wow, this is like the one game where I was like, I'm kind of good at this game, and then I was like, ass. You like seeing me beat the warehouse workers with a bat? It was fun. Okay. I was just like, I feel like I'm struggling so much. Girl, are you a black mage? Cause you just cast Firaga on my heart. Stop putting yourself down, stupid idiot fucking moron cute ass bitch. Okay. As long as everyone had fun, then it's alright. I just worried that it was more like, ugh, or like hard to pay attention to or watch, cause I don't know, I was just very all over the place. I felt very disoriented. But maybe it's just because I got nervous and I don't need to be nervous. Is my background bedroom from Silent Hill 4? It is. It is. It is still Silent Hill 4. And you know what? It might stay Silent Hill 4. We'll see. um, you were in a Final Fantasy tabletop RPG campaign years back, and your character would always swear in Al bed, and you summon names in vain like they were God. That's very good. My bestie in high school learned Al bed, cause you know, nerd. The chair was throwing you off. I mean, it is edited a little bit, not a lot though, but it is just his bedroom. It's just probably from an angle you don't normally see it. In the version that's not nighttime, which is the actual screenshot from the game, it is a lot easier to tell. We're here for you, not the game. Most of us have beaten like 40 times. I mean, this is true. This is true. It was very fun to have a whole bunch of cyberpunk enthusiasts, cause I love the game so much. It was very exciting. I told a friend of mine, I was like, "Did you know you could save Brick?" And they were like, "Yeah, you've beaten this game like 4 times. What? You didn't know that?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, and I killed him. Walking back over to let you know you were giving you a hard time on the. No, it was funny. That was funny. Mama Mouse found a piss cord. I really have to work on those. I need to find art time. There's so much I want to do. You even one-shot Royce if you think about this too. I shot him so good. It was a lot of fun. She was a tsundere, so she'd say anything she didn't want people to understand how bad. Oh, that's really good. That's such a good way to use it. You're having chicken nuggets? Nugget mention. I hope they're very good. I technically had like a chicken nugget Sammy for dinner. I got a banh mi. It was like, it said grilled chicken and egg, and I was like, the whole family. And then I got it, and it was not chicken, grilled chicken. It was like, I think it's like Taiwanese chicken nuggets, like salt and pepper chicken nuggies, and then also a fried egg. And it was good. The piss cord vampire chat. Mama Mouse found the piss cord. It's like when Mama Mouse finds the piss drawer, but the piss cord. She gets shot and scream thing in our bed that I cannot read if it's placing balls. The whole family? Yeah, okonomiyaki. Right? That's what it is, right? What the fuck is a piss drawer? It's like a meme image. What am I saying? Who knows? Who knows? Oh wait, I was shuffling for a reason. It's every time I put the cards back. It's the cards. Wait. No, it's the cards. That's the only thing I did. You swear to God you're gonna beat the shit out of Jirak if you ever find him corrupting this cute mouse? Oh my God, Vampire Chat, I am so sorry to inform you. I am so sorry. I have bad news about the corruption. Yeah, it's a drawer you piss in. Okay, but Alex, you got the moon. And the moon is, whoa, I leaned in too close. The moon is kind of like, illusions. Why am I like, okay, hold on. I feel like I'm hearing myself twice, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm tweaking. Um, so the moon kind of represents like deception, as in people could be like deceiving you, but also kind of like letting anxiety control too much of you. So it's kind of like making sure you are accurately assessing what's going on and not letting things either trick you or letting your own fears about things warp your perception. Uh, so things could be a misunderstanding on your part, or it's good to think about, people's true intentions. Getting through illusions and wrong ideas, not being swayed by them. Exactly, yeah, what Ruda said. Even if you're corrupted beforehand, Rack makes it worse. I mean, you know, it's hard to say. Yeah, moonlight is watered down sunlight. This is a very good way to remember it. The sun rays are warm and guiding, and the moon can kind of be tricking, or lack of insight, I guess. Not enough eyes on the inside. It's a chicken and egg thing here. Yeah, I mean, how much corrupting can you do to the nugget Chuba? uh, you know, I don't know. Probably a good bit, to be fair. Probably a good bit. You're older than Bucket by like 3 times, so you are the chicken. I was gonna say something a little weird. I'm not going to. So this December marks the 5th anniversary of you having a Switch. Um, and you generally have no interest in any other console. You use computers for web surfing and work, so playing games on a PC would make it feel awkward. And you're not interested in consoles where you have to stay in front of the TV because you're able to go. I mean, if it works for you, it works. I like never play my Switch anymore. It just sits there. I used to play it a lot more, to be fair. It got a lot of use. But I'm just kind of like, if I'm on the couch. Oh, I don't leave my house. Like, if I'm on the couch, I can play the PlayStation or the Xbox. If I'm on the computer, I can play my computer. I have a separate computer as a work computer that's like an old computer. It's not very good. So it's the one that just does computer stuff. I kind of like wish I played my Switch more, but and I tried to play it in bed for a while. There's just like nothing I really want to play on it, you know? Say it? No, it was just gonna be a strange response to being like, oh, I'm the chicken, I'm older, I am the influencer instead of the influencee. And I'm not going to. It would be weird. um, please just refer to a YouTube ASMR with different terms of uh I'm hearing a bizarre sound outside, and I can't tell if it's like a strange child just like wandering around the back rooms or if there is like a wolf. But I keep hearing like a oh oh oh, and I don't know what it is. It is kind of freaking me out a little. Also, I don't know why I started shuffling again. I just like instinctually was like shuffle, 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 shuffle. Yeah, wolf or child. Yeah, who can tell the difference? It's up to your mousey. Well, yeah, you can get such cool emotes like Bucket129 Pissathon. Why didn't I do a reading for myself? Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. I never do a self reading, like ever, on stream at least. I always just do it in my own time. And hello, Emperor Sniff. Cheese to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Sniffa, sniffa. Someone besides Meru give Bucket your money. I mean, there's a lot of dwellers who sub. If Meru if Mario does does be irresponsible and do the whole Bucky-thon, Mario will get financial planning as a reward instead of any of the other things listed. This is the threat. Yeah, and Axel got really cute art that I hope everyone looked at. I really, really like it. It's so cute. And hi, Geese. Hello, 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 hello. You're waiting for subathon, but trust Bucket will have money. As long as everyone is responsible. Bucky ASMR is your religion, Vampire is your priest, chat room is your church, and Bucky is your god. The devil is Meru. That's your husband, Drac. It's funny, both your subs are from Meru. This is true. Meru's on, like, the trigger. You're charged for Bucky. You're charged for the Bucky-thon. You have no idea how many subs you're getting in 2 weeks. Threatening. You're married to the devil. What of it? I mean, I guess this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool in and of itself. We do love that. I'm very much hoping that the rigor I want for the model is open when the model is done. Are we NTRing though? No, NTR is illegal. NTR is not allowed. Except for occasionally, sometimes it's allowed, but only with one person. You're only allowed to NTR with one other, you know, cute ASMR girl, Chuba, who sometimes doesn't do ASMR at all. You know, parentheses, this is a joke. Please watch whoever you want. But, you know, for purposes of my brainworms, it's not a joke. But it also is. Well, some people are very serious when they say that, and I'm always like, man, you're not live all the time. Sometimes people are bored at work, or at night, or at whatever time. The curse of the mouse luck has been cast upon thee. Plague and squeakiness shall follow until your soul is claimed by those who came before. Wah! But still, NTR is bad. No NTR. It makes people cry. I guess it's like as long as you don't rub in the NTR. If you don't know, no one cries. But if you're like, cook chair for you, then it's like, oh, that's the point? You got cursed purple? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry about the curse of the mouse luck. I cannot do anything about it, unfortunately. Oh, I hydrate. Anytime you bring up an ASMR, you get cursed or NTR. Oh, and Bucket Blast. Tweet, is it just Bucket Blast? Bucket Blast, Bucket Blast, Bucket Blast, Bucket Blast, Bucket Blast. I was trying to do Gochujang. You know, Gochujang. Curse of vermin, mice be upon ye. I hope you feel NTR, Ayo. No, illegal. We hate NTR. Bucky gang. But the Biden blast. Oh, I thought we were doing like Bucky beam pew for a minute. Which I did put in the maid ASMR for Bucky Thon reward. because I feel like I had to. It needed the Bucky beam pew, to bless the food. Cast on your egg salad sandwich. I cast it on tea. I hope that works to make it sweeter. A Bucky blast beam would be so fucking funny. I did. I kind of was like, I don't know what to do. NTR is disgusting and sad, it ruins your day. Agreed. It's like sometimes you're reading a drawn documentary and it's NTR and you're like, I can't fucking zoom to this. I cannot. It just makes me feel bummed out. And then you gotta find something else. Welcome back. You had to be transferred 3 different people. I'm glad they at least fixed it. You have to look around and see if you can do it. It makes you sad out. Yeah, it's like depression. Some mentioned. It's like a depression tag. What if you don't want sweet tea? Then that's okay. That's okay. You can move it out of the way and I can miss. Just made some omurice for you and wrote your name on it in ketchup and casted a magic love spell to make it taste better. How's that make you feel, Playboy? Pew! It's kind of funny sometimes, I guess. So is the table sweet? Yeah, it's how you get ants. Unfortunately, when you're loyal, yeah. Drac. The Playboy needed. Shout out Bucky Blast into a syringe full of train. Yeah, Bucky Blast, go! And then they're like, oh, but in the maid ASMR, I was unable to be like, you know, to frequently people in maid ASMRs refer to the listener. They're like, "Oh, I've cleaned the house for you, master. Blah blah blah. Do you want, I don't know, ketchup on your omurice with your Bucky beam?" You got a phone call as you joined. That's okay. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome. I don't know if you missed the sniffas, the siffa. I can't make it pick it up that well, but but I couldn't do it in the main ASMR. I felt awkward. It happens every time you join. I feel like it has to, right? You read the sniff and you're like, sniff. Sorry, I'm like getting congested. Too much sniff. Too much sniff. Oh, also probably because of all the Mr. Meow Meow fur. But so instead of being like, oh no, your room is so dirty, master. What will I do today? What will Bucky do? I just said Dweller-san. And hi, Spyship. Hello. You've never eaten omurice? But you can't. No, it's really good. Omurice is really good because it's just like egg on fried rice. But like, I normally don't have it with ketchup. I have it with like a different omurice sauce. But I also get kimchi omurice every time I get it because it's the best. You want some food with your Bucky Beam? Too bad, Bucky Beam. Pew! Do I like the smell of gasoline? Not really at all. I do like the smell of wet dirt though, like wet dirt. If you made a stream exploring a rat maze like back, so I really want to do a backrooms, like walking around the backrooms and exploring together stream when I get my 3D model. One day. Because we could just do VR chat with like selfie cam, and I can just like wander around, and we can explore together. I don't have VR, so it'll be a little jank, but I think it would still be fun. You're a certified sniff grader? Oh my gosh, that's a bit intimidating. What if my sniffers are bad? What if I have terrible sniffers? You were colleging? I hope college went well. Now for your super secret ultimate spell, Lucky Blast! Blap 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 blap. No, guns make me cry. I think I've told the story of like the one time I went to a shooting range and I cried in front of everyone. Yeah, wet dirt is so nice. I mean, maybe you can. Oh, I forgot. This is probably not possible. I was like, maybe you can find a restaurant with one, and then I was like, never mind, that might be very difficult. um, it's too late to be hungry? No, it's only 10 p.m. It's not too late. After stream I'm gonna have a popsicle. 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 You always smell wet dirt? Wet or cut grass is your favorite smell in the morning. Grass smell reminds me of Papa Mouse because he always comes over and mows my lawn. Oh, it's 3 a.m. Oh, it's so late. It's so late. Another Euro, bro. All sniffers are good unless you are congested. I am congested. My nose is like kind of stuffy because I was holding cat earlier. So it's kind of like a little like it's not loud enough. Snot straw. No. No. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, you do live in the country. It's probably really hard. Couldn't tell, so you passed. Nice. Nice. There's a full Backrooms VR chat world. There's also a really nice Pool Rooms VR chat world. There's several Backrooms ones. Some of them have like monsters, so it's like not chill, and I'm like, ugh. But I think there's at least some that are just chill wandering around. Whole day of driving somewhere to try hot pot and yakiniku. Hot pot's so yummy. If I want hot pot, I also have to go for an entire day. So it's kind of annoying. But hot pot, hot pot. Meow, car. You love the model. It reminds you of an old Japanese horror game you played. Oh, what? What? Unfortunately, the model. I have to tell everyone who says they like it. It is due for termination. It is being put down. She's scheduled for euthanasia in a couple weeks. You want to fold up a tissue from your pocket and bend over Bucky's nose and go blow. As she blows through her nose, you pinch and let go over and over like your parents did when you were a boy. In 1973? I don't think this is true. It's getting mouse trapped. We're sacrificing it, yeah, because we're gonna eat it afterwards. They have cars in the back rooms. No, this is a car from outside your house. You just didn't know that it was there. You know, the wall picks it up. There's lots of doors, there's lots of places. Sometimes you go through a hallway in the back rooms and you open a door into an entirely different world. It's full of like new fun things like meat. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. Yakiniku is so good. Your girlfriend you got you yakiniku for your first date and has very good memories. I had a first date at a Korean barbecue restaurant one time in which I was allergic to something in the seasoning for the bulgogi. And then I had a horrific allergic reaction where I was covered in spots. And I never went back to that restaurant. No, little RPG Maker girl, don't interact with that object. Wait, what game is it? I've played a lot of RPG Maker games, but I don't remember this. Just because you were born in 2001 doesn't mean the rest of us are young and bean sprouts like you. Yeah, yeah. It turns out all of my vivid memories of 9/11 were implanted. Also, happy day after 9/11, I suppose. You're glad you met me? Aw, Zerum, thank you so much. You don't remember what the name is, but her name was Hanako? Hanako? I don't know. Bucket is not younger than you. This is true. I was not born in 2001. Why do people rerun streams? You thought the whole advertisement of Twitch is live? Views zero work. People watch rerun ASMR streams. I don't know, but it gets you numbers. People will be like 100 people watching a rerun. To which I'm just like watch a YouTube video. I don't understand, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just have VODs. But I guess for like ASMR streams where they're not talking, they're just doing triggers. You know. Oh yeah, I guess it is the 13th. You're really glad you made Bucket Doro before ever watching a Bucket stream and nailing your entire vibe with it? That's true. You just like cranked out Bucket Doro when you were just like, ah yes, Vi's having a child. Yeah, cause of the toilet. Yeah. December 2002? No, I am not. I am older than this. I was quite sentient for 9/11. You were born 8 days after 9/11? Oh, happy almost birthday! You can turn off your device when Twitch is on so reruns are horrible? Oh, I guess this makes sense. You can just kind of listen. But you don't prefer it? Yeah, I just watch a YouTube video if I don't want to watch something live. And sometimes that's okay. Sometimes live content is not for everyone. There's a lot of people who prefer, pre-recorded. So it's more specific. January 1890, yes. I am a very old mouse. Very old. No, I'm not that aged and cured, just like somewhat aged and cured. It was a great stream, but unfortunately it's late. No, this is okay, Lucas. Get some sleep, Rest well, rest well. My throat is getting like kind of swollen. It's like, I don't know, it feels weird. It feels not great. If you ever get too sick to stream, can you have your stream key and LARP as you with Bucket Doro? No. Hi, Tier. Oh, thank you for the lurk. Do not get activated. Yeah, it might be allergies. Everyone is talking about allergies. When I was recording earlier today, I like... Oh, hi, YouTube Jack. I could feel like my throat getting like irritated, and I was like, wow. So now it's kind of getting irritated a little again. I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't normally happen though. And I do normally interact with Mr. Meow Meow. You forget your birthday a lot nowadays. Nowadays, a friend had to remind you were 23 the other day, baby. Yours have been bad this week. I wonder if it's something because the weather's getting cooler. Something is blooming or releasing pollen now. Give Bucky a little tweet. YouTube edition. Yeah, I don't know. It might be that. Like, I was able to record and it sounds fine. But, it did make my throat feel bad. And I was kind of hoping, like, dinner and a rest would fix it. But this is, like, really fast for it to not feel great already. Or, yeah, I guess it could be fungus, huh? I do frequently also have the problem where I forget how old I am. And someone will be like, how old are you? And I have to think about my birthday year and like do math. If you held me up by the ears and swung me around loving you, what would you do? Spin really fast and go, wee! because I like spinning. I love rides that spin you a lot, like the ones at fairs where you can spin the little thing in the middle to make yourself go faster. I love that. Like I was the kid who would like twist up the swing chains and then like let go so I could swing around really fast. It's fun. Once you turn 30, you stop keeping track. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's easy for me to do the math to tell how old I am, but I do sometimes forget. There was one time I was with Papa Mouse at his work, and like one of his coworkers was like, "Oh my gosh, baby mouse, how old are you now?" And I was like, "I'm uh, I'm and he was like, "Oh, you don't have to tell me." And I was like, "Oh, no, I forgot for a minute." And then I was like, "Oh, I'm like this age." Um, and it was not right. And Papa Mouse was like, "You are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh, that was wrong." And he was just like, "Ah, okay." Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I feel the exact same. you know, you stopped keeping track after 16 because you knew you weren't gonna get laid or drink. Oh, no. If Bucket absorbed a zombie fungus and became some sort of freak abomination, you would let her infect you too because she's your mouse. Now she's, so why not? This is true. This is true. We must assimilate. We must assimilate. Um, what's wrong with a little mousey based cult? Nothing, I say. I could be like Saint Estrella. And if anyone kills my Jarl Vinland, that is all of the dwellers, I'll just, the boss fight will be over, Wink wonk. Wink wonk. Did the Gen Z stare at him until he panicked? So this is, I mean, very much not Gen Z, but yeah, this is before, the before times. I did just kind of go, oh, um, and then same coworker who was like my age is like the worst part. That we were like pretty close in age. Was like, oh, are you coming to like the work after party? Oh my gosh, I've been shuffling this whole time, Ruda. I forgot. I did it. I did the shuffle forever. Yes, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. Interesting. Okay. The past is the world, current is emperor, future is hermit. So the world makes sense. Very much kind of like, I guess, prior to starting VTubing, it kind of was like very much a big, like, end of one thing, start of a new adventure, a start of a new chapter in my life, kind of event. Uh, so, and it's, kind of like achieving fulfillment. I feel like I'm doing this. I feel like, I took a very big step into the new thing after kind of like really getting settled after like a decent period of turmoil. Um, I used to get a ton of tower cards. I have not drawn tower in forever, which is kind of cool. And then Emperor for now. So kind of like security and taking kind of charge of what I'm doing in my life, I feel is very much kind of what I'm doing. And whoop! What did I drop? What was that? What was in my lap? Uh-oh. Oh, I had a brush. I was gonna do brushies on the task cam. I forgot. Um, so yeah, discipline. I've been really working hard and putting most of my energy into that. And Hermit could be like, yeah, introspection and kind of like maybe I kind of need to like really focus on myself and the next steps I need to make based on like what I'm enjoying versus what I'm not. I very much hope it means that actually I can be a very literal hermit and I will be able to work from home more often. That would be cool. So it's a pretty neat spread, and I feel very, pretty indicative. I did it so bad, and I need to hydrate too. You remember the barber trying to make small talk once and asked you what road you lived on, and you just froze in fear? Maybe you'll find your character self or yourself in the future. I mean, I feel like I've really gotten it. Like I feel very comfortable and very good with like I guess the self that I've been able to show and like be able to really just be me and not have to like I don't know pretend to be more like normal or more like marketable or whatever. So maybe it's kind of just like I need to focus up and figure out next steps and like really kind of figure out what I enjoy the most and what I should be spending the most time on. And I guess I'm kind of doing that by letting go of a little bit of like control and like control freakness of I don't know. This is funny that you've said new lore. There is a fun thing happening in October, so please wait warmly for it. The full lore will always be the same because I am who I am. My past is my past. It is what it is. But there's a new fun thing that I hope people are excited for that will be in October. um, the bloodline ends with you. I understand how that feels. Yeah, Bucket Legion, Bucket Legion. You're so bad with the Gen Z stare because you're trying to process things. Stupid customers, ADHD, auditory processing. Oh my god, I don't know if I told you guys about this. Um, if I did, please stop me. Um, Hold on. I had to grab a little squeezy thing. Um, uh, but the little like stress workshop I had to go to at work. So they give like it's about like how to handle stress and address it and like learn about it in our workplace. Um, and I'm sitting with a lot of like my lab mates. And at all of the spots, they have fidget toys. Um, and so we all sit down and we all grab a fidget and we all mess with all of them and then distribute them on like to whoever like vibed with the fidget the most. So I had like a little squishy cube that now lives at my desk. One of my coworkers squeezed her squishy cube so hard, she squeezed all of the filling out of it and then was like mid like workshop seminar is playing with like the squishy fidget cube guts and like making a mess. And I'm like, you have a PhD. um, but there's like one part where like we had to like talk to like the people next to us. Like we have to like be like, what are your triggers? Like the trigger a stress response, and then like talk to your neighbors. So I'm like talking to two of my coworkers, and it's like loud in the room because everyone's talking, and we all like look at each other and go like, oh, ah, oh, what? Like every time someone says something, we're just like, huh, what, what? Because like we all have like auditory processing issues when there's like other noise. So it was just like so hard for we're like, well, crowded, noisy spaces. It was so funny though, but like our entire row was just like sitting there, like being so just like autistically fidgeting, and it was just like you know, you know. Oh, good luck cleaning, Uther. Good luck cleaning. Pastel is the old meme of the guy in the flannel awkwardly staring for a long time and then nodding. It's so real. It's just like, I don't know what you said. There was too much going on. Character development from obsessive control lab mouse to slightly less of. No, we're getting better is not an option. We're only going in one direction, and it's more obsessive and more possessive. Look, sometimes you get a little too comfortable. The dwellers say, "It's okay, Bucky. We're here for you. We understand if you're and I go, "Oh, so let it out, huh? Just let it out." And it's like, "Well, I didn't say that." And it's like, "You said let it out. You said let out the crazy, right? Right? You said I could do it, right? You said I could. You said I could, and you won't leave, right?" But no, there's just gonna be a fun new thing. I am always gonna be your lab mouse bucket, but there will also be maybe an also thing. Maybe sometimes we get a little extra seasoning, you know? Hmm? Hmm? If there's a lot, oh, your sister has a kid, so your literal OG-san uncle. Brother Mouse has said he is not reproducing, so there's that. Oh, wee wee wee. Oh yeah yeah. Wee wee wah. And thank you for the head pats. If there's a lot of you at the same time, the downtime could be longer than the actual time spent speaking. If only. If only. It was like hours. I was in there for 3 hours. In all of the tism, it's quite powerful. You can only listen to one thing at a time if two people talk it or at once or someone is going it. Yeah, it's like occasionally like I'll go with Papa Mouse to like lunch or something, and if the restaurant is busy and he like says something, I just go like, "Oh, wow, well, huh?" Or sometimes I'll just be like, "Oh, uh-huh." And he'll be like, "That was not a response to what I said." And I was like, "Oh." I have to watch everything with closed captions, not because like I don't know, I don't hear great, but like not so much because I can't hear it, but because it's really hard to understand what people are saying sometimes. Like if someone has like an accent at all, like British people looking at you, I'm like I need the captions. Yeah, I can't hear without my captions. Oh, I'm sorry Morwing's still being poopy. I hope you were able to get past it. I know we kind of determined that I was being uh maybe a little too harsh on myself about Cyberpunk and that it was fun and that we should do it again. But I did see that there was a Backrooms game that I played like a while ago. Um that that I didn't realize, but apparently it was in early access and it's finished now. And they did add a lot and change some things. So I was like, oh, maybe we could replay that since, technically I just, played it by myself. Um, but I don't, it's kind of short. I don't really know that it'd make a whole stream. We're gonna play Cyberpunk again. We're gonna see if I can do better. Your friend tried to get you to watch Doctor Who and you begged him to turn on the captions because you didn't understand. Yeah, it's hard to understand them. I have my little squishy thingy. um, you can hear, you just can't process while processing the video. Oh, maybe that's it. I don't know, I can just read captions without thinking, but if there's no captions, it's like too much. When an accent goes in, yeah, The only accent where I can really understand people, like even if it's a thick accent, is like a southern accent. I can determine a lot of southern dialects, even ones that are like, barely words. If the same, though you're deaf, the auditory earphones don't have the best audio, so sometimes in a loud room you just can't hear people. People might think you're autistic though. Just like if anyone questions it, just be like, you know, it's whatever. It's whatever I say it is. Yeah, Brother Mouse is also partially deaf, and you have to like be kind of like slow and loud, because he also has hella ADHD. So him like processing auditory information is like kind of luck of the draw of like what else is going on. The second you beat him, you're gonna steal his legs. Oh, and give them as a trophy. I would take some legs as a trophy. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. These are basically stall weeks till Buckython, so do whatever you want. We can do Rat Shaker. I want to save Rat Shaker. I have to decide what all I'm gonna do during Buckython, since I'm gonna do like the plan for streams is start in the morning, go until dinner, take a break for dinner, and then do an evening stream. So it'll be kind of like most of the day. Um, Yeah, Southern Bucky. I am a Southern mouse. I am a very Southern mouse, actually. What's a rat shaker? It is a video game. A video game. We could do like a lot of horror games, or like we could do like variety during the day, or ASMR during the day. I don't know. I'm gonna mix it up. We'll probably, if it's like, we'll probably do game and ASMR every day, but I'll probably alternate like daytime ASMR versus evening game, or evening ASMR daytime game. I don't know. It's a lot of time. I've never streamed that much. I don't know if how it's gonna go. Hey Royals, hello, 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 hello. Um, you said it was a variety of the thug shaker. I don't know what that is. Just don't burn your voice out. I won't. I'm only gonna do it like Tuesday through Friday. Because debut will still be Monday, and I want to have the morning to prep and practice. But I'm gonna be very careful and like have tea and like make sure to take good care of it. They pretty quickly go, "Oh, you're from the south." Mm. Oh, I'm a bad judge. I was gonna be like, you don't sound super southern. Um, but I also just might be like, this sounds normal. um, I feel like I don't really have much of a southern accent, and neither does Mama Mouse or Papa Mouse, even though they're both from like the south, field mice and all that. But like, if you go like one over to like, not on Papa Mouse's side, no one from Papa Mouse's side has an accent, but on Mama Mouse's, if you go and like see like Aunt Mouse, you're like, whoa, wow, or like cousin mice. It's very, very prominent. You probably don't as much anymore since you spend more time online, but it does occur. You can't really tell though, people just catch it sometimes. Yeah, there's certain stuff that I say that's very southern tinged. Um, but I normally like kind of avoid it. Uther found out your family are rednecks because of what they do for food. What do you mean? What do they do for food? And tight tetrahedron. Hello, 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 hello. Cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. Um, I might be just be like, oh, that thing is normal. um, oh, I do need to. I was, to the surprise of no one, I was pretty shrimp. I was being a shrimp tuber for a minute. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go on an adventure. Hold on. How is box mac and cheese is not a southern thing? That's just like that's an everyone thing. People eat box mac and cheese. There's nothing specifically southern about, right? No. And yeah, I have family that piles, and then I have family that separates everything, and you know, you can tell who might have sensory issues, I guess is all I'm saying. Oh, they mix the box mac and cheese and corn and hamburger. Oh, my family does not do that. Every time? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want that. I don't want mac and cheese and corn together. Hamburger helper is fine. But not the corn. I'm off the corn. It's one of those things. I didn't know that. Yeah, I hate foods touching. Like, for years, Mama Mouse had a special plate for me that was like one of those like plates with little like divots in it. So like some stuff goes here and other stuff goes in this little container so that stuff doesn't have to touch too much, because I was like, I hate this. I hate this. I don't want it to touch. No touchy. Yeah, food no touchy. Like, I don't have like autism, like I will only eat chicken nugget, you know, french fry, but I do have like texture and like mixing, and normally I eat like one, like of all of like let's say I'm eating like mashed potatoes and chicken and peas, I will eat like all of the peas and then all of the mashed potatoes and all of the chicken, and I always start with the thing I like the least to get it out of the way. You get picked on for separating food on your plate? That's crazy. You should get a special plate. It's great. It's great. Highly recommend. You learn to accept food touching? I think I just had, like, despite obviously being a very strange child, I had pretty accepting parents. Like, there was a lot of stuff where I was like, you know, told what I was supposed to be doing, you know, to be more normal. But they also like would let me, you know, not be messed with for a lot of like my little weird stuff. The reason you don't like certain foods is textures. Yeah, very valid, very valid. You kind of dine and dash on holidays and reunions now that you drive yourself? Oh my god. I was so bummed. So normally we have a big mouse family reunion every year. And this year we got the email that was like, no family reunion unless somebody else wants to host it. Because I had several family members die this year, and they were like, we're too sad to do a reunion. And I was like, no, my barbecue. But it's fair. It's a lot to plan. There's a lot of us. But holidays, both Mama Mouse and Papa Mouse do like banger holiday food. It's not like typical holiday food, which sometimes I have to be like, I need my green bean casserole. Where's my green bean casserole? You're trying to give me like green beans and almonds and cranberries? No, fuck that. I need my casserole. but they're pretty good, and they're not like typical like holiday like slappa casserole food, so you don't really pile. It can all be separate. Despite early 20s, you are incapable of driving due to your autism giving you bad reflexes, and you are fine with it. I wish I did not have to drive a vehicle ever. I would not be upset. I'd be like, can't drive, can't do it, never gonna do it. And if someone was like, yeah, you should not drive, I'd be like, hell yeah. I hate it. It makes me so scared. Like, if you eat Taco Bell, soft shell taco, you order without lettuce. If there is even one pieces, you can't do it. I'm not that bad, but there's a lot of foods that I enjoy. There's like, I don't do slimy foods, and there's a lot of mushy foods I don't do either. And if there's an unexpected texture, like one that I didn't know was gonna be there, I might as well die. Like if I get like, you know, sometimes you eat shrimp and there's like a little bit of shrimp shell, I'd rather die. I hate that. It's the worst. I like don't eat shrimp because I'm scared of a little bit of shrimp shell, like being in the good texture food. I like what. Yeah, you gotta get the like less good stuff, which I guess you can guess. I don't like peas, like English peas. I think they're pretty mid. So I eat, those go first. If there's bell pepper, which is the devil's food, I eat that first because it needs to go. And that's only if I can't pick it out. If I can pick it out, I will. Barbecue is mid. Is so mid. The least southern thing about you is your hate of it. I'm very picky. I like. Woo! Sorry. Sorry. That was really loud. My bad. My bad. My bad. I scared myself. I really like Carolina barbecue where it's very vinegar based, but I don't really like a sweet barbecue that much. You're living when the reunion is called off because you get people you don't know coming. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Last time I went to a reunion, we were like getting a picture of all of like my immediate family together, and I was kind of like standing to the side. And I thought I was pretty close. I thought it was fine. And my other cousin was right next to me. And my aunt was just like, wow, you look so like awkward to the side. And I was like, sorry. I thought it was fine. Sorry. I don't know what to tell ya. Uther always hates when southern people refer to casseroles as deep dish. What? They call it deep dish? It's what started the chat. I've never heard that. It's always casseroles. It is funny also that there's clear regional differences. Just remembered when you went to California, you were floored when you learned that not everywhere has sweet tea. I'd be upset. I didn't know that either. I just learned this. I guess because like the one time I went somewhere else, like I went to Denver, and I went to a barbecue place. They had sweet tea, but then I went to like a sushi place and like a pizza place, so I got like beer. When you make merch, can you make a cat toy bucket ball tea? I guess I could. I still haven't heard from the merch after my like submission of the ticket. I've still not heard anything. It's been like 2 days now. And I went to like, okay, well fuck, maybe I can get my money back and figure out how much it is to make it myself. Stickers, fine. Keychains, fine. Standee, oof, expensive. For me to produce them myself, I was like, oh no. Oh no, I don't like nuts and cookies either. I don't like that. The texture's wrong. I like chocolate chip, but the nut texture is not it. Brisket's yummy. Brisket's yummy. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're on the same page. You beat Morwing? Good, yay, 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 yay! Wee, wee, wee! Even if they call me awkward, yeah, my family just like called it out. And clearly I am still thinking of it. Hello, Egg. You are already feeling sleepy. I think this is good. It's getting late. It's getting late. It is a good time to be sleepy. Mexican chicken casserole? I haven't either. I've never heard of it. Lipton tea does go hard. Come to nondescript US state, you will bake you chocolate chip cookies. I make banger chocolate chip cookies, by the way. I thought you and Mario had your marital home in Utah. You need a smoke break without actually smoking. Emotional. Have a good night. Sleep well, sleep well. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest. When you're forced out of your house, you're less awkward and more mad. I'm like, I just don't like being around a lot of people who like have to talk to me and I really have to like perform normal child, but also like, you know, I'm there with like my mouse cousins and they like have kids. So it's like, oh, oh, mouse cousin, what's happened this year? And it's like, oh my gosh, our kid is 3 now. Oh my gosh, we had a second kid. Oh, whatever. Um, and then like me and my one other cousin are like, my career is going very well, thank you. Is it just a thing in your state? I don't know. Chicken casserole and Doritos? Yeah, I have never heard of this before. It could be a thing here, it's just my family doesn't make it. Your family makes pizza casserole? It's just rotini noodles, pizza sauce, pizza cheese mix. That sounds kind of fire, actually. That sounds yummy. Like going to the grocery store and using the self. Yeah! I love self-checkout. It's the best, unless there's an issue. You're in a town called Bellheart and the people are strung. They're just having a good time. Bunch of sauce and cheese is cheating? Isn't that lasagna? Kind of, but with different noodles and like different toppings, I suppose. Although, I'm like, my favorite pizza topping is like not close mushroom and olives. It's so good. But I feel like that's not, I don't get to have that often. Don't care tastes good? Yeah, it sounds yum. It sounds yum. But like, I love like a baked ziti. It's delishy. It's delishy. I'm glad I make people sleepy and cozy. Self-checkout's the only reason you go to Walmart. There's so many. Well, the psychic damage I get from Walmart isn't worth it. All pasta is basically the same. This is not true. This is not true. And it's cheap. This is also good. I need to get back to cooking more often. I've been not great about it, honestly. But I need to take lunches to work instead of not eating lunch. And I kind of need to cook in order to do that. Yeah, fresh pasta just kind of hits different, but I'm never doing that. I am a wagon wheel shell pasta enjoyer. I need a shape bow tie. Very good. Yeah, well, I used to make soba all the time. Soba's so yummy. And also, like, there's rice noodles and egg noodles. Different, like, things that are making the pasta. Like, there's no way, like, you can look at ramen and be like, this is the same as, like, a, swirly pasta or a spaghetti. It's not the same. Yeah, we should get on that making lunches train. I have a cute lunchbox. Mama Mouse got me a really cute lunchbox with little meow meows all over it. And I have a cute little lunch container to go in it. But I just don't make food or like get things for it. Oh, I have to pour water. Oh, Ruda, did you get barbecue on the 15th? I want barbecue now. I might get some tomorrow. Yeah, sheep pasta has such good texture. It's very, very yum. Very yum. The texture matters. Lasagna chips and bow ties are the same? No. Oh, it's Independence of Mexico? Oh, I bet that barbecue is so good. That was very hamburger of me to be like holidays in other countries. I've never heard of that. Sorry, I'm playing with the with the mic, poking it. For the pastas that use the same dough, sure. Yeah, there's just a lot of different pasta doughs. Oh, and then you have like gnocchi and stuff like that, which is kind of pasta, but kind of potato dumpling. I've never successfully made gnocchi that I liked. It's always like kind of fucked up. I'm not a pasta cooker. I'm also not an Italian food cooker. I'm like a Asian influence food cooker. Like exclusively. It is Friday, which means Saturday I have to go on an adventure tomorrow. I'm gonna get a nice tasty breakfast and go Halloween shopping. And then hopefully not like have a terrible time being in public. I'm gonna try and go really early so there aren't so many people out. And then I can come home and couch and video game and just like not do any work and then do work on Sunday. You're a stay in the microwave and out of the kitchen type of cooker. That's fair. My grocery store actually has these really good like pre-made like cooked food, like real food, microwave meals. So you can have like full on a real dinner just from the microwave. And they're really good and I eat those a lot. Going early is the best because that's what, yeah, I just go with the old people. That's when I go to the grocery store too. Halloween shopping in September, yeah, because I have to be decorated by October. It's important. And I have to figure out a list of horror movies for October. There's so much I gotta do. That's not as important as figuring out what I'm gonna do for Bucky-thon week. You old people, I mean, I'm not that old. I'm not as old as the people that are at the grocery store at the time that I go. I'm like by far the youngest person there. You shop on your way home from work at 8 a.m. That like would be not bad. I typically get to the grocery store by 9 on the weekends. Some people have to schedule trips to the DVM in higher populated areas. Yeah, I have to like really plan ahead, but when I still lived at Mama Mouse's house, you could just go whenever. There's like nobody there. You shop when you get a ride, that works too. When there is a trip to the grocery store occurring. Well, people like the normal checkout lines too. Yeah, exactly. You go with the old people, they're in the normal line, and I'm at the self checkout, in and out, real fast. Yeah, mine is a pain, but you know. Good luck at work, Cairo. I hope it's an easy day. I hope it is not bad and it is a quick Friday. Well, you live with your folks, so you simply come along and help whenever they shop. Yeah, Mama Mouse was always a early grocery store too, but Step Papa Mouse is like a let's go to the store like 15 times. He like gets stir crazy on weekends, so he's like, I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta go to Home Depot. I gotta go somewhere. And it's like in and out all the time. And it's like, I don't want to go to Walmart at like 2 in the afternoon. There's too many people. And he's like, what do you mean? I've never heard of this too many people before. Because he's like an extrovert in a family of introverts who are scared of people. He'll like talk to strangers. Yeah, they try like this is it. This is the boomers. They just will talk to you and you're like, ugh. I don't know you, don't talk to me. I'm trying to shop. I want to go home. Ugh. But I might try and find like a list of horror games that I've been meaning to get to for Buckython, or like horror games I'm excited about, and then maybe if it's like a longer gaming session during the day, maybe like more cyberpunk or Voices of the Void. You still wear a mask, so that is like a huge heads up. People, please don't talk to me. Yeah, just be like, don't know. Oh no. As you can tell, I do not want to speak right now. Some people just chatty. Which, you know, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not me. It's not me. You have AirPods with no music. That's always a good thing too. I get too nervous in person to like wear headphones or anything for like making it more chill. And hi Andy. Choo 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 choo. You're a weird person. You don't want people to talk to me, but you can be chatty once people start talking. I understand that too, though, Rusty. Like that makes sense. Like, you know, it's like, well, you know, now that we're already going, I'm pretty good at kind of like faking being social if I have to. And hi, Harlock Rat Queen. I don't know any rat queens. I see you've been seeing other rodents then. Yeah, I'm too paranoid too. I have to be like alert. And I already like am not super observant, which is kind of why like people will come up to me at work all the time and be like, "Oh, Bucket, can you?" And I'm just like staring like away from them, and they're like, "Bucket?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah. Oh, sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. I just like wasn't here, you know." Oops. But I always kind of feel bad that they think I'm being rude when really I'm just being like, that's okay, Ruda, no worries. It's weird seeing people talking about how much they hate talking to people. Like sometimes you're not in the mood, but it's fun to talk with people, which is funny. Since you're not an introvert, oh, I understand. You're kind of quiet because of other things. I understand. I read the second one wrong. I was like, I thought, never mind. I can read. Bye, Pastel. Good luck at work, too. I hope it is an easy peasy day. And hello, King Wasp. Thank you for the follow. Cheese to meet you. Welcome, welcome. And I punish Clank. Happens to the best of us. Clink, clink, clink. You see and hear everything? Oh, I understand. I have to like overcompensate. Like whenever you're at an anime convention, you're not naturally. Yeah, if I'm like in an area where I know I'm good, like I understand what I am supposed to do and all that, I'm typically more social. Like I won't start a conversation, but I'm like chill to talk. Like anime or a convention or something. And then obviously I have to be social at work for job. Because you know part of the job is talking to the other researchers normally, but that's kind of like autism to autism communication if we're being for real. Because of a lot of people that work in that area. I'm always really bad at like starting conversations, even if I'm like especially like when I kind of like have met maybe like a VTuber that I'm like, oh, they're pretty cool. I'd like to get to know them more. Like I don't know what to say to start that conversation. I just kinda don't. I just kinda never do it because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Like even if we have stuff in common, I don't want to just be like, oh hi, we like the same thing. Hello. And I feel kind of bad because like some of my friends, I'm like, I hope they don't think I don't like them. I just like literally never know what to say. so I don't. Aerosol! Hello, hello, maid raid, maid raid, maid raid. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope stream was good. How was ASMR? I hope you guys were having a very relaxing time. But welcome raiders, welcome raiders. For those of you who do not know me, hi, I'm Bucket. I am a lab mouse who occasionally whispers to you from the walls. I do ASMR on Mondays and Fridays, but also horror content. So we have a bit of a potentially horror-esque vibe occasionally. Shake KFC pickle meal from Canada KFC? Is that a thing? No, your Wi-Fi died? No! Oh no, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And thank you so much for the follow cup. Thank you, thank you. Cheers to meet you all. Happy birthday. Who birthday? Who birthday? Yeah, we were talking about how people are scary. That's a lot of folks to cheese. I mean, I'm still cheesed. I am still cheesed. Keep her away from your insulation. I'm smart enough not to eat your insulation. I might steal your copper wiring. Cause I need it for parts, you know, I might need it. I might need it. Um Oh, KFC sounds good. Pickle food ASMR. Pickles are yummy though. Pickles are yummy. But everyone please give Aristotle a follow. She's very cool and very cute. Um, Real, true and real pill. This is why you never leave your house. Yes, yes. We were saying how like we either like well some of us, some people are not like that. But like leave really early or like go late just like when there's not as many people out. Oh, let me mute for a second so I don't make a loud noise in getting this prepared. Not like completely muted. I just have a different mic for like better water globes. uh, that has a cover that is like the most whoop, sorry. Immediately clink. Pickles or whatever pickles. I find that water globes are like somewhat difficult to pick up on some mics. We also have water, one of those water hourglasses for good like bloop 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 sounds. How are you? You are under the water? Under the sea. Hi John Doe, hello, hello. And hi Frosty. Oh, I am so posture right now. I am zero shrimp. Thank you, thank you. No talking about piss. Today we are being so good. The curse stuff got out of the way. And instead, we have my task cam being grumpy. Huh? Yeah, occasionally. Occasionally you have to take a PRB or, you know, someone... Maybe you should do the dragograph for the new folks. No. 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 It's illegal to reuse a dragograph. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Sometimes we get a little cursed here. You know, it's cozy ASMR, but it's actually also sometimes psychological damage. Sometimes you're getting a bit of a psychological horror experience by the conversation that we're having. You know, It has to get cursed at least once per ASMR stream. It is at least once per every stream. What's a Jiracograph? It is a paragraph that Dearest Dweller Jirac specifically writes, which means it is gonna be kind of long and probably cursed. Permission to be Jirac-phobic? I mean, I cannot tell you what to and to not be. Drac giveth and Drac taketh away. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, sometimes you get a great ASMR script. Sometimes you get one of the most cursed things you've ever read. If someone falls asleep on stream, did they themselves become cursed? I mean, it's like corruption. You just get corrupted just a little bit. You know, over time, it's probably pretty bad, but you know, at first I'm sure it's fine. You probably won't even notice. You were fearing that you would be hit with a... Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Tascam is being grumpy. I'm sorry, that was so loud, that was so loud. No, I don't know why it's doing it, because it's like, oh, phone interference, but it's not next to phone. I am like specifically keeping it away from phone, because it was being grumpy, and I don't know why it's doing it. I'm very sorry, I'm very sorry. The drag earworm wiggles its way in, and then you start having vivid images flash through your mind of cursed ass shit. Yeah, it's so grumpy. It's so grumpy. I need a LED box for phone. I needed it to be covered, but then I still have to have the camera out. What about wires? They're yummy. Yummy! Yummers! Yummers, yummers, yummers. Yeah, that was... Well, it's not my brain. My brain is nice and fleshy and soft and pokeable. You know, it could be one of the wires in my arm shorting, though. It happens. It happens. You know, such is life as a little mechanical limbed mouse. Okay, are you gonna be good now, Tascam? Are you gonna be good? It is being chill. I wonder if it had something to do with like the water globe being too close. I don't know. I just like have to hold the Tascam in my lap. It's like all I can do. It's kind of like, you know, putting a little dweller in my lap from the, you know. It shouldn't be the water. Yeah, it shouldn't be anything other than the phone screen. Honestly. It's just like, I've tested the range and it should be way out of it, so I don't really know. Grumpy. Grumpy. It's going, I've been awake for too long. I'm eepy. I'm eepy. But I don't know. Very strange. Very strange. You wish you could sit in Bucky's lap? You're much larger and much heavier than she is, and will crush her to death. This is true. I am only a small mouse, to be fair. Is the phone in airplane mode? It cannot be. It must send a signal to the computer for the model tracking. And it is the screen. Carry size? Me? Yeah, very small. You could pick me up easily. No, it's a Wi-Fi connection the way it works. The phone must be wired into a charger. And hi Luca, hello, 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 hello. I'm large for a mouse, but small for an everything else. You've been on quite an adventure. You know what redeeming is now? Well, welcome to Twitch. I hope you're enjoying it as a streaming platform. Have I tried rice, like in general, like as a food? Oh, and thank you for that, Pat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think as far as platforms go, Twitch is my favorite. Not like Like, I like watching stuff on Twitch, but I like using it back in the most. It is the easiest. Um, yeah, twins, mouse twins. Use it once like a year ago. Oh my god. Task cam. Be good. Stop that. But you just actually started watching stuff. I see. I I did request to have a creator account on a different website today, so we will see how that goes. Oh my gosh. Okay, task cam. I guess you're just gonna be done for the day. It is just gonna be grumpy no matter what. I apparently. Yeah, it's just like not doing good. It was so here's the thing. It was fine earlier when I was recording stuff because I did record one thing with my model. Um but it just like whatever. It's just grumpy. It is what it is. It's normally fine, but now it's not. It's not happy. And that's okay. We will be fine without it. It is already getting pretty late. Let me hydrate again first. Huh. No, don't cry, Zerum. Don't cry. Huh? And hi, Gustiel. Hello, hello. Cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. No, you've got this. You've got this. Oh, oh, thank you for the head pats. I wanted to mouth pop in here too. Wait, how what? How what? What's wee wee wee? It's wee 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 wee. Wee wee wee. And hi, Dave. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Wee wee wee. Oh yeah yeah. Wee wee wah. You gotta give sub to a random channel you've never watched while watching again. This happens to me semi frequently. I don't know how it happens, but I have like so many random gift subs to like live human streamers that I'm like, I have never even looked at a real person. Oh, I have re-stretched, re-straightened up. Oh, oh. future at? Oh. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know why. I think that's so fun every time. It just the how it's it's silly and fun, and I enjoy it. It happens to a weirdly high amount. I have no clue. But I'm glad it's not like what is she doing? I mean it might be that too, but I'm glad it's also cute. Twitch tries to give gift subs to people who may have never watched your stream, but they think based on the algorithm would enjoy it. Oh, so like when they're like streams you might like and have that category, and you're like, oh, I don't know. 9 is a lot. That's a lot of emotes. That's a lot of emotes. You still don't entirely get subs. I mean, it's like, a monthly $6 in order to not have ads on that channel and also have access to their emotes. And sometimes some people do like sub only stuff, but I don't think that many people do. It is a woman of the chocolate variety. Seems so Twitch may be onto something. Twitch said something was a discussion in Vice chat earlier. Why don't you show your real face potato chip? It's not as fun. It's not as fun. Why, when you could, use technology and, be your true mouse self? Would you want to have a weird person on the screen? I don't know. Not me. Boring. Yeah. I mean, well, I assume he means like, the actual mouse. But like, if I'm an actual mouse, like, on camera, people are gonna be like, who let that mouse use a computer? It's just gonna open a whole can of worms, Then you get like an ethics committee that's like, does this break animal labor laws? Like, can Twitch pay an actual little mouse? And then it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Is Twitch vegan? Who knows? Probably not. Probably not. You gonna be a cute anime girl too? Hey, you always can. You always can. Nothing is I mean, something is stopping you, and it's kind of like money and technology. But like, okay. um, yeah, you always can. You have all sorts of stuff you can do if you just feel like it. You think this stream smells like a mouse pet store smell? No, no, no. It smells like corn cup bedding and chlorhexidine. The official smell. You wish trolls were more fun? Honestly, they're never very fun. It's always just kind of like, ugh, okay. VOD Studio and MS Paint are free. Love children wandering in? Yeah, some people, you see the rules and it says you must be 18, and they'll go, well, I'm illiterate, so, whatever. um, yeah, Vroid and MS Paint are free. There are very, very cheap general use models on Booth. VTube Studio is free. You have a lot of options if you ever feel like randomly being an anime girl. At least some trolls are creative. I mean, I guess I can't say that I've ever really encountered a very interesting troll like on stream. I mean, I haven't had that many. We've been like pretty lucky. There's been like very little like shenanigans, you know? We've just had like a few people who are just like somewhat annoying. And just kind of like, we had like some people that were like spammy and just like annoying. But I haven't had anyone being like mean. And I haven't had anyone do anything that made me go like, tee hee. What'd you miss? Just someone being annoying. For no reason. And hi Trogo. Triogo? Wait, no. Trigoro. I can't read. I'm so sorry. It's the dyslexia. But hello. Cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You've seen one who pretended to be stuck on the moon. That's a little funny. See, that's a little funny. Like if someone was like, help, I'm on the moon. Help, what do I do? No, Drac is the Dracographer. Drac right there. This Drac. Drac, it is not you. You are not somewhat annoying. But I can't remember. We also had one person who was just like, you know, the light of our Lord Jesus, may he bless you, whatever, like religious posting, and it was very strange. But we were just kind of like nice about it, but like, homie, what are you doing? But like, have a good day. It's not you. Clearly none of these people are here because they were banned for being annoying. You better not be, or you'll call your husband Miru, and he's like 3,000 pounds of muscle. Oh my god, yeah, Miru could just like throw me like a little football, and then I would be stuck on the moon. And that's not good. That's not good. The other mice that I know that have been to the moon, I never heard from them again. It's not good. It's not good. You're waiting for the auto Giracograph? Oh my god, what if we just had like Girac write a bunch of Giracographs and then we have a bot that like anytime you need a Giracograph, you can just like generate one? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, we said Giracograph one, a classic. You've had to ban someone from your chat every week for the last 7 weeks. Oh my god. That's bad. That's bad, Dave. I mean, I don't know if it actually is. That might be average. I've had to ban like 4 people total, but 2 of those people were the same person. Those were the spammy people. It's like very uncommon. But to be fair, any bots, Siri bot just handles for me. Okay, let me sippy. Okay. You like skinny, scrawny mice? How about broken lab mice? How about 36 inches with a dumpy? How about talented? How about intelligent and innovative? I lost my specimen 10 weeks ago. 21 years of experimenting. My assistant committed suicide 3 weeks ago. 13 years back here. She was better than me after 12. What? And I can dissect a whole man in minutes. My testimony? I'm nothing but pure. In another place where you mod, it's mostly chill, but once in a great while, you get like 3 to 5 idiots who are clearly NPC together who come in dumping anti-lolly jargon, and the chat just clowns on them. That's very funny. I feel like I haven't had to worry about that because I feel like we ride the line a little. He recycled Boo! Boo, I've read this Dracograph. What about the 5 mice, 5 faux fum, and Fooey that went to the moon? You totally just searched mice that went to the moon on Google? I mean, I didn't know they had names. I just know that sometimes you send mice into space. You fear the inner workings of your mind and you hope you never understand nothing but pure. I mean, he can't just come up with a Dracograph on the spot out of nowhere. I do assume a 2.0 model might make people slightly more grumpy about the model. But I don't know, we haven't really had that much issue. I'm also not like big enough to attract a lot of people who just want attention by saying like crazy stuff in a chat. A new one? Oh god. You're gonna be honest, you do wish you had Drax's thought process, truly a powerful mind. I mean, I don't know, Drax, can you speak to the inner workings of your mind? How is it? Is it like a great place to be? Is it somewhat, I don't know, is it chaotic? Do you have to weed through to get the Dracographs? I don't know, how does it work? Or is it like normal and then out of nowhere one just like attacks you and you have to get it out? When does Adam Smasher smash us all? Never. Never. Instead, we smash Adam Smasher. Today, he's the fuckable cut of meat. A series of Dracographs explaining the inner workings of your mind. One time you hooked up with this girl and she had soap that smelled like pee. And you left while she was cooking dinner 15 minutes into the date because you thought she was filthy. Today, a decade later, you finally bought the same soap by accident and it just smells like pee. How do I make it up to her? Send her pee soap as an apology. You imagine Drax speaking like one of the Coneheads. Gnarful the Garthok? And hi, Jonathan. Hello, hello. The adorable mouse girl. That's me. That's me. I mean, we could all be Rebecca. We could all stand to be a little more crushed. I think. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I am getting very EP though. It is EP mouse o'clock. Have I never seen Coneheads? No. No. They kind of freaked me out when I was younger, so I just never watched it. It's 10:30. It's also 10:30 for me, which is when I start losing. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's 11:30. It's 11:30, which is when I start losing steam. I know time. I can read. I know time zones. I know reading. You're up until 3 a.m. writing a script last night, jamming to a 1 minute and 40-second song for hours on repeat. This sounds fine. This is like when I draw. I just like have something on repeat. You've been in like 6 grades, now you're gonna be a 7th? Yeah, we'll try and find someone good. We'll try and find a friend. A homie. And maybe we'll introduce you to another Twitch streamer that you like. Low energy mouse. Yeah, I get sleepy really easily. The problem with like not really having like the weekends being kind of like my only time I can relax and then my only time I can like work. You want to rub my ears? They're very soft. They're very soft. Hi, Mal. Is this mouse a friend of Jerry the mouse? I don't really know him. He's like a regular mouse. I'm a backrooms lab mouse. You know, I'm aware of him, obviously, but like we're not acquainted. Yeah, send me the song. I will just jam a thing over and over. Hey Ratman, you're not into the whole lolly thing, but you're not one to kink shame. I just want to be a cute, small mouse. Because they're cute, you know? They're cute. Cute and small. Cute and small. And flat. uh, you gotta make sure your cat doesn't see me. I mean, I'm a friend to all cats, as we know from Mr. Meow Meow. You very rarely rotate songs, you just get in a mood for one song. Yeah, I will too. I'll just like over and over and over and over and over. Your cat's not friendly, that's okay. I still will love your cat because I love all cats. Yes, small does not always mean lolly, but the 2.0 model is by an artist who does lolly models. So, you know, it is what it is. I feel like 1.0 is kind of small, but it's definitely not. And so is by model. I wouldn't call it one either, but you know, 2.0 artist is pretty low. You feel like recycling another classic? Oh goodness, oh goodness. He's a ballistic missile waiting to be let loose. That's fine. I die on the end of that cat. It's worth it. It's worth it. How do I feel about rats? Rats are cool. They're cousins. Cousin rats. Is it bad that you're going on 6 months? Yes. Yes, that's very bad. It's very bad for your kidneys and you need to drink water and sleep. Short stacks and goblins are a thing? Yeah, yeah, they definitely are. But that's definitely not my jam. I mean, I like a goblin, like, you know, the next person. And I like a short. Um, and you know, we have a certified short stack enjoyer here. But you know, it's a different vibe. It's a different vibe. I feel like the short stack implies that there's a bunch of booba involved, and that's scary. Okay, okay. Listen here, little dweller. You're gonna get a lot of hurtful and degrading comments, but that ain't what I'm about. Let me just say, you're perfect the way you are. You hear me, sugar? Perfect. Don't ever change. You deserve anything and everything you want. Stay safe for me, baby dweller. My face when thinking of you hurting. He hasn't bitten anyone, luckily. My Mr. Meow Meow has bitten the crap out of me. He's very touchy and gets overwhelmed easily. Vi's terrified of short stacks. Yeah. Yeah. You need to get some rest. 6 monster energies is too much. You're nearing the end of okay. That's good. As long as you're at least close to the end of your shift and make sure you get rest when you're done with work. This track stuff is still confusing, but you guys do you. I mean, we do. You know, it is what it is. A 24-hour shift. Oh god. Yeah, that's I would just die. But yeah, please get rest when you're done. Yours isn't very isn't very bitey, but he isn't afraid to swat. I wish mine would just swat because I trim his nails, but he's like full on just go right for teeth. Oh, and I straighten, I straighten, I straighten. Thank you, Mal. Thank you, thank you. Gonna crack open a tall boy and hope you're streaming for at least another 8 minutes. I mean that's very fast, but we can go 8 more minutes and then it might be bedtime. I have a welcome back, Mario. Welcome back. You went on an adventure. Um, I have a lot of practice trimming cat nails. It is part of my job. You hate your cats there too, baby? You need them to hunt? 8 more minutes. Yeah, 8 more minutes. 8 more minutes. Unfortunately, they just don't pick up as well not on the task cam. But I'm scared that it's gonna make another really loud noise. I will hydrate real quick and I am gonna try it again. Meru Adventure Streams. This is Meru just wandering the streets at night looking for trouble. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, I don't want to make a loud noise. Makes a loud noise. Your mind immediately thought about the one old meme called Biddies for Titties. Like a vigilante? That'd be funny. It's Mo? Meow? No domestics, I just domesticed. I mean, we can do it again. I'll do it again. Sometimes you just gotta, like, whack a dweller with a glass. You're in the walls, fitting kidnap. Oh, you could try your best. Meow. Yeah, it's the second part. Meow, 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 mo. 7 minutes is all you can spare. No, it's okay. I'm just kidding. You are all good. Do not worry. my instinct is immediately to just be like, are we gonna go? Is it time for a tussle? Just smash the beaker over our head. Yeah, I might. Meru, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. I'm so excited for you. The picking an artist part is like some of the hardest bit, and then it's picking the rigger. I love that emote. It's like my favorite emote. I'm so upset that she doesn't have the animated one on Discord, or I would use it constantly. But I love that emote. It's so good. It like so perfectly describes like the feeling of when you are getting psychic damage. It's one too many monsters. You start seeing schizo emote. Which bucket would smash a folding chair over your head and perform wrestling moves on you while a crowd watches and cheers and goes, Bucky, Bucky, Bucky. And you just take it because she's comboing the shit out of your ass. And then you black out and wake up from a coma like 6 months later. A natural dragograph. A wild dragograph. I mean, look, you'll wake up and things will be all better, and you'll be like, oh, Bucky, where am I? What happened to the match? I'm just gonna be like, Drac, this is your new home. And you're gonna be like, it looks like I'm just back in the correction cage. And I'm like, you think that, but it's actually a new cage. I upgraded it while you were out. And you're like, well, it's like mostly the same. And I'm like, no, I just like physically bought a new one. I had to use the old one for other people who need correction because they kept telling me about all the other streamers that they were watching and said, oh, Bucket, you're not my favorite mouse. My favorite ASMR mouse is actually Chuck E. Cheese. What happened to the match? Kicked your ass. Absolutely ran you into the ground. It was honestly embarrassing. It might be the monsters, it might be the salt in the salt container in the break room. You don't think it's actually salt? Oh no, what is it? You think it's the correction cage, but it's actually the new correction cage I bought with the earnings from beating the life out of you in the wrestling match. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it is me. It is me. Yes, Charles Entertainment Cheese, known prolific ASM artist, and mouse. You think it might be crack from your coworker we call crackhead? You would know if it was crack, probably. That's a funny nickname, though. You are roped into helping another hamster VTuber. However, Miss Bucket is your favorite rodent near Malachi. Mary, you better not tell me about that hamster. You better not tell me about that hamster unless she's cute. In which case, you could tell me about a cute hamster. But, like, not too much, or else, you know, there'll be rodent beef in the streets. Not really. I actually know a very cute hamster VTuber. He acts like a crackhead, so the nickname fits. New backyard wrestling match between Bucket and Charles Entertainment Cheese. I think I'd get my ass kicked. You know with all like the mascot horror and like how things go. I think I would die. I think he could crush me easily. You have Drunk Bob, Crackhead Jack, Asshat Matt, and Bone Jones. Those are all so good. Who wins, Prime John Cena or Bucket? It's still probably John Cena. I'm like 3 feet tall. I'm just a mouse. I'm just a mouse. Is Vegeta or is Meru more Vegeta coated or Krillin coated? I think Krillin. Vegeta's kind of a douchebag, and Krillin loves his wife. I guess Vegeta does too. I think he just doesn't show it enough. Like, Vegeta's a little too stoic. But also, I haven't watched Dragon Ball in like a bajillion years, so I can't really say I remember. Not again! Oh my god, I'm so grumpy about it. We also determined Vi is very Yamcha coded. I don't remember Yamcha enough. Oh no! Bone Jones is a skinhead, Drunk Bob is a self-explanatory name, and Asshat Matt's an asshole. A Rat Pack VTuber group would be so cute. It'd be very adorable. Teen, you loved Krillin's wife too. Honestly, so did I. I loved Bulma too, though. Ask if Bucky can solo everyone's favorite. I can't. Here's the thing. In reality, I don't think I could solo anything or anyone. In like my trash talking, obviously I could do it. Like, we all know I could, right? I enjoyed some Dragon Ball when I was younger, but I just like it's just not my favorite, you know? I kinda, got distracted pretty quickly, I guess. Oh no, workplace beef. That's crazy. That sounds very chaotic. You watched it for the first time like 5 years ago? Oh, that's interesting. Kind of a late time to watch it. I'm not gonna say anything inappropriate that I could have, but I won't. I'm not. I'm good. I'm a good mouse. Yamcha's death pose might unironically be the most popular part of the portion. Hi, Lyrical. Hello, hello. Drag, I'm not going to. It is very funny. But also, it is very. We will wee, but it is also very bedtime. Wee. Oh yeah. Wee. And I need to find somebody to raid on Twitch in which to go to sleep. Recommended channels: human, no, illegal. Get out of here, Twitch. You're drunk. You're gonna assume you're gonna say, Drac, it's amazing that you're so old and wrinkly and smelling. I bet you wear adult diapers. I would never say that. Mostly because we all know that I don't believe that you're that old. And I'm not gonna believe it. I'm gonna see if I have any buddies on, if I have any friendos on, um, that are doing ASMR and are not playing Silk Song. Buffy follows Bottoms. Oh no. Oh. But also, hello, cheese to meet you. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's so Bucky bedtime. It's so Bucky bedtime. You got your 8 minutes. This is true. This is true. It's been much longer than 8 minutes. Yeah, you're gonna have to prove it. I am doing very well. I'm doing very well. We're trying to find a person to raid, for the evening. Oh, mm, we're gonna we're gonna do our best. Okay, okay. We're gonna read Rabo because she's live, but she's been live for like 9 hours. So she might be ending soon, but I have no idea. But Rabo is awesome. Um, she's always very sweet to us. I like her a lot. Hopefully she's not talking about ending stream right now. No, no, she's doing triggers. Okay. We're set, we're set, we're set. We're set, we're set, we're set. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Was doing ASMR. Yeah, Twitch is not insane then. Twitch knew. Yeah, we're leaving. We're ending stream, Ruda. I'm raiding on Twitch. I don't know how to raid on YouTube at all. Nor do I know any YouTube streamers, to be fair. Um, yeah, we're gonna go raid Rabo on Twitch. She's very cool. Thank you guys all for hanging out. It was very, very, very fun. It was a good Friday. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Hopefully there'll be a new YouTube ASMR next week if I can edit. And everyone have a good evening. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night.